And that
Yeah,
song's
when you
been
hear
out
him,
forever.
yeah, you could tell because oh shit, we live. Yeah, when he's like, something monotonous, something from the north, that's all Rakim. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not Will Smith couldn't write no shit like that. Yeah, sometimes it's ghost written by Rakim. Yeah. Are we live?
I mean, that
Yeah,
does
we live
explain why
already.
it's so
Okay,
classic.
okay,
It
I can't
says
bump
we
it now.
live, but it's not showing on my phone. What the
It
fuck?
says
Oh,
live
here we
on
go.
mine.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me turn off my Bluetooth.
Oh shit.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yo, it's been an eventful week.
Bro.
Hello?
Pretty much.
What up, Drew?
It's good, man. Hey, yo, Melon, man, where you at, man? I'm in Dallas right now.
All right, that's cool. I'm in Alabama still. I'll come home and visit when I come home and visit.
I'm only here
Drew,
for like
did
4
you-
days.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
I
for
was
real?
gonna say,
I thought
did
you moved there.
Nah, we gotta see how it is first.
Oh, all right.
You didn't give nobody a heads up though.
Yeah, fuck.
Drew, I mean, if you're trying to move to Texas, I may go to Fort Worth. So
Okay, Fort Worth. I grew up right around both of y'all. I grew up right around both of y'all.
Nah, Austin, I can't do Austin.
Austin full of weirdos.
Nah, it's liberal.
But it's really progressive. If you want to go anywhere in Texas, I would definitely want to go to
It definitely is,
Austin.
but that's a problem. It's so progressive. Like everyone's trying to move to Austin. And
that I see you, so it's expensive.
Yeah, so you might want to keep your ass in Dallas or Fort Worth.
I see everybody trying to be like LA.
The people's nice over here, man.
Hey, man, Southern hospitality, dog.
I just every time I think about it, I'm like, but I don't want to leave California, like for so many reasons.
The prices in California high as fuck.
Now you good in Cali,
but like, look. In other states, my dad legit had to work 30 days straight with no off days. And in California, that would not happen. You have a legal case if that happens. So, like, I'm not trying to go anywhere where that could happen to me.
Yeah, don't go to New York. I tell you that. Please do not.
Nobody want to go to that urinal.
I just visited New York. I ain't never going to try to
hey, first of all, man, my first summer in New York City, oh man, 1996, man. Drew was 2 years old. Hey, it was humid. Hey man, it was humid. One thing I did get to see Minister Louis Farrakhan speak. I just happened to live down the block.
Yeah, I seen him speak before too. Yeah,
the trash is like it stinks
and
it's humid. Like New York is just on another level.
Why do y'all keep y'all trash on the street?
Like, goddamn, y'all motherfuckers don't clean up after yourselves?
No, I'm gonna tell you what. You know what it is? Their sewage system is actually from the early 1900s. Yeah,
yeah.
I went to a movie festival out there, and I was
so big.
I was staying in the hostel in Manhattan. That shit was crazy. There was just literally piles of trash bags, like halfway up the walls.
Wait, but where did you go? Was you in Manhattan?
Yeah, I was staying in the High International hostel in Manhattan. I don't know if you know where that is. It was literally like a couple blocks or a block up from the train station, and I took that train station to.
Are you talking about the Port Authority or Grand Central?
I got to Grand Central. It was a block up from Grand Central.
Yeah, Grand Central. Yeah. Yo, tell me how I was on the plane, right? Going headed to Dallas or whatever. And some lady that lives in Dallas, she was talking about how she'll never go to New York again because it was disgusting because of the rats. I was like, that's crazy. How the hell somebody on the plane has the same exact problem, man?
Thank God I never actually saw a rat.
They rats be chilling like the Ninja Turtles.
That trash was nasty.
I seen a rat take a slice of pizza.
Oh, bro, God.
He's taking that shit to go give it to Donatello and them.
Bro was like, you know what this?
Hey, shout out to all my New Yorkers, man. One thing about New York is I will say this. They got better Chinese food in New York than in fucking China.
Facts. That's
you know what they don't have? Better pizza. Or at least the place I went was not good.
Wait, where'd you go?
Some place across the street from the hostel.
No, you gotta go to the ghetto.
Yeah, you gotta go to Mom and Pop.
You gotta go to the
I
Mom
was
and
so
Pop.
disappointed. I was like,
because you went to Manhattan.
When I went to visit New York, like we made sure that we went to like the small, like mom and pop, like pizza joint.
Yeah, that's where you gotta go to. Don't go to no like
chain or none
of that. No, I don't think it was a chain though. It looked like a small mom and pop shop.
Nah, if it wasn't good, then it wasn't a small mom and pop shop. Then.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. They got like a little Tony's up there, right?
Depends on the area you went, but yeah.
Yeah, see, I remember
they got
we
little
went there.
Caesars.
We went to like a little Tony's. That shit was fire, dog. And I know it's a chain, but it was like I don't know if it was like New York style on it or what. But that shit was.
That New York
Do you know what is lit about New York that we don't have? Oh, what's up?
Yo, what up?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
It's
good.
Yo, that's Candace. That's fucked up, Candace. Like,
What?
you know, I like to participate with the group. Why didn't you tell me
Tell you what.
that everybody was doing like scary profile pictures?
Oh shit!
Jesus.
My sister said it was scary too. What the fuck is wrong with
I thought it's Halloween already. I didn't. What's going on? The fuck?
Not anyway. I like what the fuck was
From a cute fucking baby picture to a scary adult picture. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I got to keep y'all on your toes. Anyway, I like that New York has 24-hour like metro system. That shit is lit, or at least the trains. California needs to get on that.
Oh shit! This background noise already. We ain't never gonna make it. We ain't never gonna make it, man.
This is crazy.
One episode we can have a clean background. We ain't never gonna make it, man. This shit crazy.
Nah,
man.
Chief.
What's happening though, man? What's up? It's another week. AGS podcast. Last day of the month for June. July is already here. God damn it, already. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what the hell? What's going on? Who's that?
What happened?
You got a bunch of background noise playing.
Oh, it wouldn't be right if this nigga ain't had something going on in the background. This wouldn't be right. A loud bed, a fucking short desk.
I think he just want to make sure everybody knows that kid. Every week, just so you know, I got a basketball team. We recruiting.
Wait, what? Who?
He's talking
about Ravish.
I'm talking about Ravish.
What's
Wasn't there kids in the background a few minutes earlier?
What's in my background?
Oh no, that was Dark Cloud. No, Ravish came in with the loud shit. Sound like somebody was blowing
like a vacuum or some shit.
Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, just the mic. Yeah.
God damn it! You and that fucking mic, dog.
I hear it. Y'all can hear it, but I can't hear it.
Shit, crazy.
I was listening to the show. I'm like, where the fuck was that sound? Like, no, it's my mic, man. When I adjusted it, that's when it kicks in. My bad. Oh, that's funny.
Dude, young kids not ride public transportation? Like, what the fuck?
What you talking about?
It's a bunch of people in the chat acting like riding the metro is weird.
Well, I mean,
that's weird to
where
me.
they live.
No, everybody doesn't live in New York. Like, you don't need a car.
Like Drew, I'm sure you're figuring this out. We don't have public trains.
Who that?
In Dallas, we don't have public trains in Dallas.
Well, I just
Dallas don't got public transportation.
Dallas does have. What are you talking about?
Well, no, Dallas. Well, Arlington, where I grew up, doesn't. Dallas does. Fort Worth.
It doesn't look like
I can't remember Fort Worth doesn't.
Where I'm at, they got public transportation. Like I just seen it outside.
All right, yeah.
Hey yo, shout outs to Rod L. Williams, man. He said skip straight to dog walking BG for that BS.
Oh
y'all.
shit.
Oh man, here we go.
Shit already. All right.
We're gonna get to the fraud of the week. Don't worry, man. We already got
You already know.
We're gonna get to that, man. But anyway, man, yeah, let's get to these intros. Hold on.
What the fuck?
All right, hold up. We'll get to the intros in a second. But
Melon.
Anyway.
Yo, what up?
Never mind. I'm a DM you. Keep going, Hearted. I'm sorry.
Oh shit. Okay. All right, Melon. When you gonna be in Cali?
He can put that shit. You know what? You know what? Never mind. I was just gonna ask him how he got a screenshot of his fucking Xbox avatar because that's what I want to do.
That's what. All right, hold up. I got to try to figure that shit out. Hold on.
Cause y'all wild. I can't say shit around y'all. I swear to God.
You're stupid, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, who that? The guest?
Yeah, J Gaming. Yep.
Yeah. What's up?
Oh, all right.
What up?
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about those rats. Yeah, I seen a large ass one yesterday in New York.
Oh, nasty.
You live in New York?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well, I live in New Jersey, but
New York City.
Yeah,
up in this bitch. All right.
Yeah.
Where you at in Jersey?
In Jersey, I'm by Patterson.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let's get to these intros, man. Let me see what we got going on here. Go ahead, Candace, since you got the scary picture. Go ahead.
What's up? Apparently Halloween came early, so let's get into the topics.
Right. That's really you, right? Okay. Go ahead, Ravish.
Hey man, shout out to the chat, the panel, the guests. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Melon.
Yo, what up, y'all? Nice to see y'all this week. Shout out to the guests. Let's get to the topics.
Drew, not around. Dark Cloud.
What's good, everybody? Let's get into these topics.
I got knocked out of the cold.
What you got? What you got? A bowl of cereal?
Who?
You?
No, I don't. How can I eat cereal?
He don't eat cereal. He only drink almond milk. Pause.
Yeah,
He
and
like nut milk.
cereal's
Pause.
got mad carbs in it. That's not
Almond milk is way better than regular milk.
Yo, I actually
Exactly.
tried that the other day.
It
Like,
depends on the
good.
flavor you get.
That shit was
Oh.
fire, dog.
I prefer the unsweetened vanilla
Ew, how do y'all drink the unsweetened? That shit is disgusting.
because
Well,
when they
does he-
sweeten it, it's gross.
Yeah, and then
to
on
me.
top of that, the sweetener
Nah.
has carbs in it, so I'm good.
Nah, get the original. You get you about seven carbs.
No, I'm good.
Per
Unsweetened is fine.
All right, go ahead, Drew, with your intro.
Drew Gaines, man. Check out my channel, man.
All right, and for the guests,
What's going on, guys? Joe Gaming here. Let's get this podcast going.
you got a YouTube channel or anything? No.
No.
All right, cool. All
What's up,
right.
y'all? This is Cycle. Check out Drew's channel.
Oh, damn, I didn't even see that shit. My bad. I didn't see your logo. I didn't even see his fucking thumbnail and shit. Oh, now I see it wasn't there a minute ago.
Nah, I guess hopped in. Sorry.
Oh, all right. So I didn't see that shit. All right, we got Cycle here, man. You ain't at an airport or something? Cool.
Indeed.
So, man, how's everybody week been going?
It's all right.
Pretty
I
good,
went and saw Annabelle last night.
It's
You've been doing a whole lot of movie watching. You went and seen Toy Story by yourself too, right?
Nah, fam, I went with a group.
Trench coat or some
Fall
shit.
back.
Like
You tripping, dog? Fall back.
Jolly Rancher belt. What the
Yeah.
fuck? What's going? What's up with that
Man.
Annabelle? though? I don't even know what the fuck that shit at.
is that a
It's-
remake?
No. It's a continuation. It's all right. It's
The first one wasn't that good, in my opinion.
well, technically yeah. If you're going like, are you going chronologically or like how they came out?
How they came out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because if you go chronologically, The Nun is like the first one, and then it keeps going. But
You
yeah,
saw Toy Story 4.
yeah, I saw that last week.
What'd you think?
It was cool. Like I don't think it was needed, but like I still have like in terms of the ratings, like the rankings for the movies, Toy Story 3, Toy Story 1, Toy Story 4, and then Toy Story 2 is at the
I think
bottom.
it's like Toy Story 2, 1, this one, and then 3. I didn't
2
really-
for real?
Yeah.
Toy
like
Toy Story 2 is
Hard8.
definitely last.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with Toy Story 2 like that,
Toy Story 2 is
dog.
last.
Oh my god! I need to
Story
watch
2,
Toy Story
I
3
need to
because
watch
all
it
this
again.
Toy
I thought
Story
that shit
2
was good.
slander is.
Hold on, you
too
never
much
seen
for
3,
me.
right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I
Candace,
told you
what?
that a few days.
You
Like,
never seen 3?
when did we talk? Friday. I
3 is
told
the
you.
best one, yo.
According to Hard8, but I still haven't seen it, and y'all slandering 2, and that's a little.
2
wild.
is definitely last.
2 is not that good. Y'all know. All right, there's a video I watched. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Like the original like script or whatever actually got deleted, so they had to come up with shit at the last minute.
2 is definitely the last one on the list. In my opinion, I see some people picking 2 first. I'm like, what? Nah,
Over one?
definitely ain't
Like,
better
nah.
than 3 though.
Ain't.
3 is the GOAT.
Are y'all arguing about other people's
I swear to
opinions?
God, if I see 3 and it's like overhyped,
Nah,
like
Stop
Us
it!
or some
Stop it!
shit.
Stop it!
Nah, 3 is gangster. 3 is gangster. Straight up. So you got your new TV this week, right?
Oh my
Candace?
god, it's been such a good week. I got my new
Hey.
TV. It's a dope TV. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I told you, I've been saying it in the chat. It's not like I've been lying about that shit. My last TV was trash.
Mm.
It was cheap. It didn't have HDR. This TV, I know it's not like top of the line or anything, but it's so much better than what I had previously. It's great. Like, it's
Wait,
amazing.
is that the one Dark Cloud hooked you up with?
Nah, it's
No.
the TCL 6 series, right? Hard8?
Yeah.
Wait, is that it's
Because he's the one he not. No, you don't. Dark Cloud was going to get me a TV.
First of all, Dark Cloud can't hook anybody.
That's what
up.
I'm saying. Like, what
No,
the
you
fuck?
just mad
Yeah,
because he
so-
was gonna hook me up and he didn't offer it to
He
you.
cannot hook anybody up. Dark Cloud is. I mean, he's the doorman at Sony. So
Hey, Candace,
Maybe you can hook
what
us up
size
with
you
a
have?
PS5.
I might just send you a 55 900F.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I know you won't, but I got a 55. It's actually it's the biggest TV. It's the biggest TV I've ever bought. Like previously, I was on monitors,
Ooh.
like computer monitors,
Yeah.
and then I bought the 40-inch like cheap 4K TV. So like this was a huge jump. And this was literally the smallest of this series. So
yeah, man, enjoy that, man. I do what I can when I can, you know.
Yo, Dark Cloud. Yo, Dark Cloud. Just hook us up with the PS5, dog.
He doesn't work for a PlayStation division.
Shit.
He's on the Sony division. You can get you an Xperia, probably, right? A phone or something.
No, I don't work for that division either.
This he works for the cable box division, man. No fucking quarters.
You work for the PlayStation View division.
Crazy.
You know, we have multiple divisions, right? TV, sound division, TV division.
Which
then
one
they
you work
also
for,
have
nigga?
mobile film.
Don't you do tech? You do tech, right?
Yeah, I do tech. That's my daughter crying. That's why I'm muted.
You don't sound sympathetic at all. Go check.
You're probably used to it by now.
I don't dislike Toy Story 2. It's just not the best out of. I mean, it's just not. It's not. I don't know. It ain't that great. It's actually the least memorable one to me. Huh?
Jumanji? Did y'all like it?
Jumanji is trash. Yo, my girl watched
new shit. Oh,
I watched that original about 10,000 times.
No, we talking about the
I
new one.
rewound so many times. That shit was so funny.
Yo, when I hear the word Jumanji, I do not think of fucking Kevin Hart and I instantly think
I thought the
Robin
same
Williams.
thing, which is why I didn't see it in the theaters. But it was so funny.
Nah,
trash.
I instantly think of Robin Williams in the classic one.
Man, that classic, bro. Man, that shit
trash.
Amazing.
The next one come out, I think, Christmas Day. So
they got another one.
It's Kevin Hart. He be like, it's the same
shit. Well, this one was a success, and I think it made over $100 million. So you already know they're coming out with another one.
Wait, another Jumanji? Or Toy Story?
No, another Jumanji. The next
really?
one.
I didn't even know
one.
they were making another one.
Yeah, it comes out Christmas Day. They already shot it. It's already done.
I won't see it day one, but like I'll definitely watch it eventually.
I'm not a fan of Jack Black either.
I am though. I'm a fan of his band.
He actually is the funniest one in Jumanji.
Oh, for real?
He is. He absolutely is.
Ain't that a bitch?
Him playing Bethany is hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny as shit in that movie. That's about it.
He actually makes it. Him and The Rock.
The Rock plays like the same character
with his
in like each movie.
Hey,
I know.
Hey
but
man, look in the Fast and Furious, he got it, man. He got it.
Oh, that's what I was gonna binge watch last night after Jumanji.
Hobbs as a character is dope.
Yo, that's a fucking superhero movie now.
Yeah, that's exactly how I wanted.
Yeah, it went.
Man, Idris Elba is dope though, so I don't even care.
Man, he looked like he
pushing this nigga pushing missiles with his bare hands and all that.
It went from cars and shit to fucking
stomping on the fucking
hating.
So the last,
yeah, motherfucker, I'll admit that shit
looked fire.
That shit fell off, dog.
I haven't seen
when they all
most of the
successful.
new. No, it technically did fall off after Tokyo Drift.
Thank you.
But...
See, right there.
I mean, it fell off from its originality, but it's like a action movie now. I like Fast Five. Like they cool, but they just
Fast Five.
I like
was
7. I fuck with 8.
Fast Five is probably the best one out of the new movies. Yep. Fast Five to me, anyway.
Wasn't that when they introduced The Rock?
Yeah, that's when they introduced The Rock. Yeah.
Oh, so I definitely didn't see that one. I was wondering like how he was suddenly in the movies. So
I saw 5 and 6. I didn't see the others.
7 was cool too. I liked it.
I mean, they're cool to watch. Just don't expect to see
like
no
popcorn
cars.
movies.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why.
There
was a lot of cars in 7 though.
No, we're not talking like the same way that they did the originals, dog. Like,
oh, you mean the style? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why it fell off for me.
Yeah, Fast Five was pretty good though. I like that. That's that's probably my favorite one.
I liked drifting, so I love Tokyo Drift. That shit was so lit to me.
Who was your favorite? Bow Wow?
Oh shit!
I had a friend who low-key really loved bands like that. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, for real?
You in this movie? Yeah, he was fascinated by those type of like.
Shout outs to Life and Time podcast. He said, "I'm Black Superman."
Okay.
Shout outs to him for the super chat. Yo, so listen, man, we got a lot of few things to talk about this week. I guess the big story of the week, and there's a lot going on, is the Etika was found dead. We know last week we were saying he was missing. This week it was confirmed, and with that confirmation, man, it brought a lot of bullshit going on around here. lot of clout chasing, a lot
It was
of
a lot of frauding. Honestly,
It
I
was
said it was a lot
definitely
of
clout
frauding.
chasing, though.
A lot of people we know who talk shit about people with mental illness were suddenly, I'm so sad.
Yeah,
This is
they
so
put
sad.
they put the
PG.
sad music in the background in their video.
Bruh.
Put that fake
You know,
ass
it's like
sad face.
the crazy thing was like, soon as it first was like announced, all you had to do was go to Twitter and you seen like 30 live videos.
Yeah, that
like,
shit was trending.
It was
right away.
I didn't even respond to anything the day it was confirmed. I just posted when they found that body that this was pretty much what I suspected last week on the podcast. I said a boat could have dragged him away, or the currents or something.
I mean, he was
Looks
only
like that's what
half a mile
happened.
away, wasn't he?
What you say?
He was only a mile and a half away, or not even like half a mile away, wasn't he? From the bridge.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think no boat in there.
I didn't see nothing about that.
I don't know how far he was,
Yeah,
but he
I
was
think-
far away.
I think he was half a mile from the bridge. That's what they found.
Probably.
Yeah, he was pretty close. He was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder what took them so long to find him. If he was, I mean,
Then
we already know why
they
he
found
had a
like
complexion.
another body like earlier that week. They found.
Oh, so that was somebody else that jumped too.
Yeah, there was a different
Oh,
person like
shit.
earlier that week.
Oh, really? I only heard
Is that
about
bridge
the one
known
body
for
they
like?
found.
Is that bridge known for people to be jumping?
I think so. Yeah.
Brooklyn. What is it? Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah, Brooklyn Bridge. I think.
Aren't
Manhattan.
all bridges
It's
known for that?
Manhattan Bridge.
No,
Manhattan
Oh,
Bridge.
okay.
Yeah,
Or at
Manhattan
least
Bridge.
bridges in like heavy areas, like heavily populated areas.
So
I mean, the bridge got to be high enough for
I
somebody.
mean,
to
I know
really-
San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. That shit.
yeah, hey,
Yeah,
Candace,
that shit is ridiculous. San Francisco.
shout out to
Yeah,
Candace
shit.
for last week because she actually said that's why he was taking everything out of his pocket so they knew who he was, like his ID, his switch, like shit like that. Like that's
Yeah.
all what they found. So she was right about
I mean, that haircut, they would have known exactly who it was.
I honestly didn't want to be right. I was hoping y'all were right and it was a publicity stunt. But
You know, some people believe that he's not dead. Like I actually
What?
found some
Oh,
people
man,
that
here we
don't
go.
believe he's dead.
I mean, are you surprised? People think Tupac and Michael Jackson are alive. So
hold on, wait, hold on. We're not going.
Wait, those are the people that think
anyway.
the Earth is
Shut up,
flat.
Drew.
though.
Shut up, Drew.
What you say, Jay?
I said that those are the same people that think the Earth is flat. So I don't.
Well,
we shouldn't even worry about that.
I mean, well, we hold on.
we need to have that debate again because it'll be funny.
I can't
Maybe on a
I
drinking
can't
game.
have that debate with closed-minded people, dog. I can't. I just can't.
I need to hear Hard8's argument.
But
need to hear
maybe
that.
if
I
you're
got the biggest
compelling
argument
enough,
against
you
it.
will
I got the
sway
biggest
me.
argument against it.
I can't have that type of argument with people, man. Some people are closed-minded. And then I can't have that type of argument. Like, I don't know. People,
I mean,
Well, then send
we
an
can-
invite to One Stop and you do a one-on-one and you play devil's advocate.
There you go.
Or you have a true open-minded debate.
I mean, we can
That'd be a
disprove
good
that
show.
right now. We can just put a freaking camera on like a freaking balloon and just send it up and see if the Earth is round or not. Like,
I mean, did you guys not hear about that guy who spent like all that money to try and prove the Earth was flat and fucked around and proved it was round?
Yeah, I
So
saw that.
like,
Yeah, I saw that shit.
He was so disappointed. He was like, "Wait a minute, this doesn't make any sense."
I spent all this money on this.
it's a lot of shit, man. It's just, I don't know. People, I just laugh at people that got a problem with people that think that when they believe in fucking Jesus Christ, they believe that there's some man in the earth.
well, facts.
over
You don't
you
get
and
to be
shit.
religious and laugh at somebody else believing something.
Yeah, it's
really
like,
crazy.
yo, you believe that some fucking white man is in the clouds fucking answering your calls and shit, but you got a problem with somebody else.
Making
that
sure you
believes
get a
something.
job.
I
You
just don't-
personally.
I don't get it. People just fucks me.
Like I hate when people say God make me win the Super Bowl. Like you think he worried about that shit? Like I don't get it.
Or every celebrity at every award ceremony ever. I just want to thank
no.
God.
I don't believe that the earth is like flat. Something's going on. That's all I know. That's something.
Bullshit
happening. God damn it.
Something. There's a lot of shit being held, a lot of information being held back from people. That's all I know. I don't know if it's flat or not. All I know is there's a lot of shit being hidden out here. So,
Well, I will
Yeah, we know
absolutely
that.
co-sign that. There's a ton of
Co-sign that.
information we don't know.
there's a lot of shit going on out here, man. That's all I know. But hey, man, more power to y'all. Just don't be trying to clown people when you believe in fucking this white man with blue eyes and fucking He's
Wait,
looking
so
over
Harder,
you
you don't
and shit.
believe Jesus was a real person?
No, I don't believe in that shit.
I
He
feel like
might have
I feel
existed.
like he was a real person. He just didn't do all the shit people said that he did. I don't believe that.
I know
Well,
why
you know what?
fucking watching over you.
Because
and
he could have
are.
been just a public figure, like a religious
Here's
Well,
figure.
we know how stories change throughout being passed around. I mean,
If
that's
you-
pretty much what the Bible is, right? A bunch of stories and shit.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be taken literal.
If
Apparently.
you do any research, though, on like the ancient religions, the stories are so similar. Like you can find the Jesus story and the Moses story in ancient Sumerian culture and like Indian culture with like Jesus, God, Holy Spirit. That's literally the trimarium, or I forgot how it's called, but the Trinity in the Hindu religion. So it's like, if you take your religion seriously, that's okay, but you can't act like it's original.
No, there was a public figure, like there was someone
what I
like
was saying,
Jesus,
yeah.
like walking around, and like he did, like let's say back then they didn't know what leprosy was, or what's it called, seizures and thing like that.
Yeah.
So he would just like come and pray around him, and then the seizure would end. So they would think, oh, he cast a demon out of the soul or something like that.
That's why I feel like they didn't know what it was.
Yeah, they didn't know what it was.
So they just made up these stories.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's great when everything's good going for you. You can believe in all that shit, but for people that deal with reality, yeah, I don't know.
And one more thing, the Old Testament God is like one of the biggest like jealous pieces of crap ever. So I don't even know. Like he sounds more like a man than he does God.
I just think it's funny that people pick and choose what they want to follow in the Bible.
Like, I just said I'm not a flat earther, but people still want to say, "What the fuck?"
Oh man,
I just clearly said that. I don't know what to believe. That's all I gotta say. I just know shit ain't right. Some shit things just don't make sense.
This girl said the Bible is a classic, but it's no Illmatic.
What?
That went over Drew's head. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
I don't. Yeah.
Illmatic.
No, that's funny as hell. But yeah, with the death of Etika, how do y'all feel about people that make videos and they talk about things like this and maybe it's monetized or speaking about it at all? Do anybody actually have a problem with that type of stuff?
Wait, making videos and they're monetized? You mean after someone dies?
Also, do it off of their gain, like they try to gain off of it for their own profit and shit.
Period.
Oh, that's just what motherfuckers do. Like,
yeah,
some people,
you
do what you it's fucked up. Like, why are you trying to benefit off of someone killing himself? Like,
that's
what do you think they shouldn't do? What do you think they shouldn't do, Melon?
I mean, I don't know, when you got like motherfuckers out here like, oh, the whole fake tears shit, and they were like, oh, I really like this, like, I really like this dude and all this other shit. I don't know, just like, why you gotta make a video about it? Like, just say whatever you want to say, like on Twitter or some shit. Just let that be. Like,
well, to some people, Twitter only gives you a certain amount of lines to say. Some people can't articulate what they want to say in like a few sentences.
2 minutes,
yeah. So I actually made a video. I haven't posted it. I don't even know if I want to because I look pretty distraught in it. So, like, I've been watching Etika for a long time. One of the original
post that shit, man. That's what you want to do. Post it.
Ain't nobody gonna watch it, but go ahead.
Oh shit!
A lot of guys feel like news reporters, so you know what I'm saying. Like that's news. So
I feel like news articles, YouTubers, the articles.
Somebody background is extremely loud.
Damn.
Thank you.
News is the biggest clout chasers of them all. So we know
honestly.
Yeah, all them.
I mean, in journalism school, they tell you that death is one of the most like high traffic hits type things.
Yeah. High profit.
Yeah, so they're always going to show
news
that.
channels like running stories all day about it and talking about it and then running ads on it. So that's like basically making money off of the person's death. So
I feel like if you were in the gaming community and you made a video about a gaming figure, I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you like you do gaming and you making a video about somebody that was doing you know, art or some shit like that, and you want to talk about it, then maybe you can look at that as like, yo, you clout chasing and you trying to benefit off of this person. But people in the gaming community, I mean, this is what's going down in the gaming community. If you make them type of videos, this is the shit you're going to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't give a fuck. I ain't got time to be worrying about that shit. Like who doing what, who making this video, who should be making this video, who shouldn't. I don't care. Like, I mean, do what you gonna do, dog. Like, fuck it. It don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? For me to be getting upset or feeling some type of way, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, like my whole thing was like the whole like the suicide and mental health thing. Like, I could kind of relate to it because I've had friends and family pass because of suicide. So I'm like, all right, yeah, that sucks. But at the same time, like, I didn't know the dude. Like, I didn't know him personally. I didn't even know about him until the fucking when his house got raided or when his apartment got raided. So I'm
that's
like,
when I heard about. I
so
heard about him
like,
a long time ago.
I don't really know the dude. Like, you know, yeah, it sucks, but I don't know him personally. Like,
I heard about him a long time ago when they was making fun of his haircut. I think I was on Weapon Wheel at that time. I can't remember. And then I didn't hear about him no more until he was, you know, getting the cop shit.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, I had no idea who he was until he was trending on Twitter that day.
So watching Nintendo Centric channels.
Yo,
he's Nintendo. He does a lot of other stuff. He does streams. He plays other games. Yeah, he be
playing Sonic and all the other shit.
All of that stuff. You know, most people don't know. He also had another brother that
committed suicide. Yeah.
Oh, this is just a trending thing, huh?
Could be it could be.
My only thing is,
that's why I
don't.
He gotta have mental.
He didn't want the help. You know, he stuck by that. You know, that no bitch niggas rule.
Yeah, no bitch niggas. Yeah.
So the nigga was gonna take his life regardless. You know, you can't really make somebody go. You know, it's the same thing like rehab. You can't make somebody do that. They got to do it themselves. I just wish that he would have realized that, you know, what you're doing is pretty fucked up because you're hurting the people that are gonna miss you. You know what I'm saying? You could have went and got help.
You saw the clip of the video when he said that he was too pussy to deal with the consequences.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw the video. I was watching his live stream the first time when he basically was trying to say, you know, he was gonna commit suicide, how he lost his main channel. And then when he basically was doing that dumb shit, I'm trying to shoot my porn when they raided his house. I was actually watching his live Twitter when he fucking did that dumb shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yo, shout outs to McLovin and your moms. He said, what y'all think about people blaming Keemstar for his death?
Who's Keemstar?
That's nobody else's fault. It's
not. There's a whole bunch of dumb shit that he holds dearly to, like, why he's doing it. And one of the things is, like, he put too much time into social media.
Yo, who's Keemstar?
That's Drama Alert.
Drama Alert. A news reporter for Drama.
Right. So, hey, shout out real quick to Life and Time of the podcast. He said, rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off. There's proof that the earth is being round. He said, no proof of Yahweh, aka God not existing. A lot of scientists are agnostic. Yeah, well, there's no scientific explanation for anything divine, so that makes sense. But go ahead.
But yeah, Keemstar just he's like a news reporter for Drama Alert, in YouTube. Mainly on the I guess you could say on the suburb side.
Oh.
So did Keemstar spread something like about KSI, a guy before?
Wait, what?
Didn't he spread something about someone else before that wasn't true? Like an older male calling him a pedophile or something? Or was that somebody else?
I mean, he got caught up in shit. I mean, what the fuck?
DC.
I thought I muted my mic, man.
Yo,
you need your own room, dog.
Yeah, but he got like 6 kids. What room you gonna have?
Shut the door. That room.
Hey, do y'all think he did it because he's mentally disturbed, or because he just couldn't handle the pressure?
I think it's both. Okay.
Bro, I did watch his final video.
No bitch nigga. What?
I said, y'all just think he was a bitch nigga and just wanted to end it, or do y'all think he was really mentally disturbed?
He doesn't want to seek help, and he
No,
needs
he
to move
literally.
on.
I
And he
watched that
goes
last
by
video.
that stigma, no bitch niggas. That's been his thing since.
Wouldn't that be a bitch nigga though?
Yeah,
But he said
that's
that
the
in
thing.
his farewell video. He said that he was being too pussy, and that's to deal with the consequences.
Bruh. God damn.
Because I know some people just aren't wired correct. Like
He not wired correct. You could just see the way he act. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like
most Nintendo grown-up fanatics are wired correct.
That's why I'm telling you, like, yo, I'm telling you, like,
it's not. I mean, it's something that shit. I'm talking about people that go hard for Nintendo. Like you're grown going hard for Nintendo. You ain't wired right because that's some kid shit. You're just not wired correct.
Etika will be going crazy in his live streams for Nintendo.
For real,
bro.
I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I feel bad for him, but
his family
low key, a little bit. I do think that suicide is the selfish option. And on one hand, I go back and forth. Like on one hand, I think that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to be selfish. It sucks for the people that are left behind, but you know what? They're not the ones living your life, right? But on the other hand, like I was there, you know, like I literally dropped out of school and was ready. I was like partying hard because I was preparing to kill myself. And I just kept thinking, like, I can't leave my younger siblings. Like, my mom just died. I can't do that to my grandmother. So, like, it's selfish, you know? And if you go through it, it's okay to be mad at that, you know?
Why did you want to kill yourself?
Why? Oh, so many things. That's fucking life. I mean, depression. Like I said, my mom died.
Yeah.
Just a lot was going on. Had a traumatic childhood.
Look, I had somebody tell me one time. I asked her, like, why do you want to kill yourself? She said, so I can start over. You know, like some people aren't wired.
Oh, no, some people believe that you come back as somebody.
Is she Hindu or something?
No. The thing is, she just out of nowhere. I've been knowing her my whole life. Out of nowhere, she gets kind of changed. You know what I'm saying? And so nobody knows what happened to her. She gets kind of changed. And so I was that person that was like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you can suck it up. You can come live with me and I'll get you right. You know what I'm saying? Get you on your feet. And it just came to a situation where I realized I couldn't change what was happening to her. You know what I'm saying? So I straight up asked her, like, and like at one moment she would start figuring out trigger words. So we'll be talking and she'll sound like, you know what I'm saying, just completely normal, just regular. Right. And I'll say something to her and then it'll immediately her word was my throat is hurting. That's how I knew that she was about to, you know what I'm saying, turn into whatever she was going through. She was about to start expressing herself. And so one day she was talking about she wanted to kill herself and all this kind of shit. The next day she was like, I never said no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just back and forth. And so I asked her one day when we was talking, I said, hey, so why do you want to kill yourself? She said, so I can start over and I can start over when I was a kid. I can just get rid of all this bullshit that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So some people feel like, you know what I'm saying, they can just come back and it'll be a whole new, you know what I'm saying, a whole new life.
Some people believe that you can reincarnate yourself.
They're about to be sadly mistaken.
Okay, you know what?
You don't know what the fuck happened. Can I
say something really quick, you guys? Can I say something really quick?
You don't know what the fuck happened.
No, I hope you're not pandering to people in the comment section.
No.
You should be better than that.
Fine.
What's going on?
Go ahead,
religions are not fact. We got to stop doing that. No. Religions are not fact.
Absolutely not.
You can't say I'm mad at you because you're saying that Jesus Christ isn't real. You can't do that. He might have been a person. I'm sorry. But we can't go around acting like these are hard and true facts that are repeatable through science. We can't do that. Now let's get back to the mental health and this.
I wanna tell a quick story real quick. I said it in the earlier, I think in a live stream on a Hard 8 thing. I said there's like a chemical balance within, like in your brain, and if you start to mess with drugs or take certain medications, it can actually mess with that balance, and then you could become chemically imbalanced. I had a homeboy I grew up with, man, real charismatic dude. I'll keep it real quick. I love this dude, man. Shit. He fell in love with some girl. He always had a thing for Asian women, so he finally got him an Asian chick. I think she was a Filipina, and she ended up breaking up with him. He's a young dude. Long story short, he started to do other drugs, meth, e-pills or whatnot, shit like that, acid or whatever. And the last time I heard of him, maybe 6-7 years ago, the homie asked me like, "Hey man, you heard from D?" Like, nah. And he told me this story that D had broken somebody's house, and when the cops showed up, my man thought he actually lived there. Like he was pleading with the cops, and he swore that he had lived there. All that to say, basically, man, like we don't know whatever happened to him or whatever like that, but he was a real like. Is there a switch where it just all of a sudden comes on and comes off, or is there like something that leads up to it where you see? And I think it can be sometimes like people have lapses where they go out and they spaz out, and then they display that they're not wired correctly, and then sometimes they lapse and they might display some sort of being normal.
Yeah, being normal. It could be anything, man. It could be a drug. It could be
man.
It could be a life situation. It could be, the death of a parent. It can be fucking anything, man. And a lot of times it happens. From what I've been reading, it can happen all the way up to you're 30. You know what I'm saying? Like it can happen between that time frame.
The rest of your life.
No, like people like Etika, what I think is like is people with mental health and problems, things like that. They need people close to them, and they just need to be communicating properly. Like what it sounds like, he was so into his like YouTube and all that stuff that it just like the whole bitch
he
nigga
pushed
thing.
everyone
like,
away.
What is that? Like what? That is just they need people close to them, talking to them. They need to learn how to take a break from all this YouTube life and not taking it way too seriously, and just have time for themselves.
Wait, was Etika the type that like YouTube was his career type thing?
Yeah, it was.
He was making bank.
He was making bands off his streams.
That's
bands,
why.
easily.
That's a huge ass reason why.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, what you laughing at?
Cloud, is you having like a housewarming, an open
Starbucks? That was fucking hilarious.
Loud as
That's
hell
what I'm
in
laughing
that
at. I'm not gonna say it out loud. But.
All right.
Go ahead, Candace. Say it out loud. I mean, you already done.
Right? Just laugh randomly in the podcast.
He said, wait, so if Jesus is just a regular dude, does that make Christians corporate slaves?
Oh shit, maybe.
Listen, all y'all motherfuckers gonna die, man. So you might as well just leave.
Everybody here gonna die. Shit.
Did you see that? Who was it?
You know
Did you?
saying?
No, that was funny. Whatever.
Everybody gonna die in this motherfucker. So just live your life to the fullest and try to,
and be a good person.
Yeah.
Don't just try and be happy. Be a good person.
You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Savage Diplomat. He said mental health issues are complicated. Your brain is a computer. Computers malfunction sometimes.
That's facts.
Facts.
You be all right. Y'all niggas be all right. Anyway, man, get it together. I have no sympathy for people that kill themselves.
But sometimes people can't help it, bro.
Disagree with you all day.
I gotta disagree with that.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying. I got sympathy with people that die unexpectedly without their fucking consent and shit like that. As far as people that kill their own self, I don't feel that.
I don't have a problem with that because, like, at the same time, I live in California, right? There's forest fires every single year, but do you know where those forest fires are? Like 90% of the time, in the $1 million and up home areas.
Oh, come on!
I never feel bad ever. Like I'm like,
I mean, y'all entitled to that, but some people
like
they'll be fine. They got
I don't
millions of dollars.
Look,
like. Y'all are
entitled.
And it's the same thing with suicide. Like I don't.
Nah.
It makes me sad because I feel like, man, another person lost the struggle. But I don't begrudge someone not feeling bad about it because everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But for instance, like the woman that told me she wanted to kill herself because she literally thought she was gonna be able to start over and become a baby again, and we gonna hang out and she gonna, you know what I'm saying, like that. It's not. That's not.
Wait, what race was she?
African American. What does that have to do with it?
Oh no, I was just asking because if they're Hindu, they believe in
No, she's not religious. In her mind, she was going to be able to start over as a baby.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like reincarnation.
He's talking about the reincarnation.
No, what I'm saying is it has nothing to do with that because she's not religious. In her mind, she was going to be able to start over like a fucking video game, start over as a kid, and be raised up again. Like that's not.
So she was mentally ill.
That sounds like
this is what I'm saying.
Literally mentally fucked
This
up.
is what I'm saying. Like if you again, you're entitled to your opinion. If somebody kills themselves, it fuck them, and you whatever. That's selfish. But in her mind, she wasn't hurting anybody. In her mind, she was just starting over.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't know what they're coming from. Like what their point of view is.
Yeah, they're different types.
So to say it's their fault, like I know for a fact that it's not true. That's not true. It's not always.
No, I get what you're saying, Psycho.
I agree with.
Was he schizophrenic? Is that established?
Yeah, she's schizophrenic and
not her. I said Etika was because this is. I completely understand where you're coming from. It's not this chick's fault. I agree. My aunt is schizophrenic. I completely understand. But was Etika schizophrenic? Because usually, hold on.
I'm pretty
usually
sure he would have been
schizophrenia comes on around 18. Like around the early 20s, middle, like around there. He was 29.
Yeah,
he was.
We don't know how he was.
I'm pretty sure he was on one of his streams. He was acting like a monkey. So I don't know.
He snaps. No, he snaps in between personalities a lot.
Snaps.
Yeah, like there's sometimes if you watch that one video where the live stream from his Instagram, that's not how he normally acts. So and then when they pulled him outside and he was on the stretcher, that's not how he was screaming. Yeah, that's not how he normally acts.
Sheesh.
He has manic episodes.
It's some people can play it off like with her, like if you talk to her for like 30 minutes, you won't notice nothing.
Yes.
After an hour of talking to her mind stops pretending like she's normal. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a mind fuck at some point. You know what I'm saying? Because she spends so much energy trying to be normal. After about an hour, her brain gets tired and she becomes what's actually happening to her, which was the schizophrenic bipolar situation. You know what I'm saying? Then she starts coming out, then start talking to me about random bullshit that's not reality. You know what I'm saying? So
damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then once I had to call the cops. When they got here, she fucking straightened up, knew her birthday, knew who the president was, knew everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I have family members do that shit. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So where's she at now?
She's she had to go to a mental institution. She had to go back to LA,
to
a mental institution. And the thing is, she don't think nothing's wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? Like she thinks everything is fine, everything is cool. When she's on her medication, she's normal. When she stops, I know exactly when she stops taking her medication because she starts talking that bullshit after about 45 minutes of me talking to her.
Damn.
So yeah.
That's
crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can know somebody all your life. Like I knew her all my fucking life, and something happened in her family. Fucking 7 months later, she started deteriorating. At first, it was like after 2 hours, she started showing up, like acting out, and then it can start getting less and less. You know what I'm saying? If you talk to her for an hour, then you talk to her for 45 minutes, it start coming out. It could be even worse now. I don't know, but yeah, man, like that's when I realized the shit was real. Because at first I was like, man, whatever, you can come back from whatever. You know what I'm saying? You just need somebody to talk to you and all that kind of shit. But nah, man, it ain't like that. It took me about 1.5 years before I realized that it's not that simple.
Damn.
Yep, it's not.
Yeah. And for those that are dealing with it, it's definitely a lifetime struggle. And yeah. It's crazy.
If you don't have the right medication and the right support behind you, like, and that's why it's a lot of homeless people out there because they don't know they fucked up. People try to help them, like, and with her, like everybody was trying to fucking help her. I told her, come over my house, fucking don't pay no bills, whatever. I get you a job, whatever you need to do. This motherfucker still, you know what I'm saying? Don't think nothing's wrong. Her house is my house. My car is her car. You know what I'm saying? Like. Straight.
Don't worry, man. This will be the last podcast, man. With this.
Somebody upset about it. So somebody
upset
about it.
No, they're just tired. They want us to move on. They're tired of talking about it.
You know, niggas don't want to talk about real shit.
But look, they want Cycle to talk more, and then when he talks more, they ready to go.
They don't want to talk about no real.
I mean, it's been a while on this topic, though.
They don't want to talk about. They don't want to keep talking about depressing shit, man.
Okay, let's get them happy then.
All right, we can move on.
We for the people, man. Let's talk about some fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Get y'all minds together. That's all, man. We all dying. Just know
reach out. If you need help, reach out. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me on Twitter. Hit me on Twitter.
All right. We got therapist Ravish in the building.
You already know. I reach out to somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Hit him up, man. Hit him up.
Yeah. You don't have to be seeking help doesn't make you a coward.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, man, you can still be a tough guy and seek help. All right, so everybody be all right. What else we got here, man? Let's talk about some games, man. So what's going on with? I've been seeing some shit on Twitter about Sony saying that they're going to focus on the hardcore gamer.
Yeah,
I don't understand how that.
Man.
No, so if you actually read the thing, they were at an investors meeting and they were basically talking to the investors, saying that they're going to double down on making their system more focused on hardcore. When the PlayStation 4 launched, it had the bad stigma of being called the indie station.
Yeah.
But this is anything new. This is just people just like, I think when the Xbox came out, it had some great games at launch. So people are like, oh, all Sony has is indies. But if anyone knows the history of PlayStation, if you just remove the PlayStation 3, I mean the way the PlayStation 4 started, Sony has been dominating, and it takes time before they launch their big title games. I don't understand how people expect Last of Us 2 and Uncharted to come out the same day the system launched or drop every year like a Call of Duty. But they're also saying that they
could have definitely had better launch titles though. They could
have definitely had it, but that's what they're saying. They don't want that issue. They don't want that to happen again. So they're putting all their
issue that people are having.
They're saying that because Sony is going to do this, they're not going to be that many games coming from Sony if they're going to be putting all of this big budget into their big titles. Because look at how long these games take to come out.
Hey, that's fine because you got third party to hold you over.
Yeah, but they also said that they're also not just AAA in their games. They're also going to put a lot of their investment into third party, like AAA third parties, to give them exclusive titles. And they also said, which Hard8's about to laugh. Yeah. Or like what they did with Destiny. Yeah, so time exclusivity. And I know Hard8's gonna laugh at this. They said that they don't look at Stadia as competition. Over in the long run, they might become a problem, but as of right now, no, they're not even looking at them. They also don't see Nintendo as a competitor because I hate saying this, but their fan base are kids.
Yo, you really hurt by that, dog. Come on, man. You're a grown ass man.
Everybody listening to my man DC, the translation is Sony is going to put their foot on Microsoft's neck.
And they don't go fuck about Nintendo, nor should they.
But not just the AAA. They're also saying they're focused on a third party, and a lot of people are also looking at it as like, shit, this system's not going to be cheap. And to me, I think that's I don't want it to be cheap. I don't want to buy another PlayStation 3 years.
Listen, man, you got real hurt over that Nintendo comment, man.
Nigga, I said everything else, but you come at me about that.
Do you need to talk to somebody?
Yeah, Hard8, I need you to help me out, man. Hard8, help me out, man. How else can I play AAA games on the go, man? Help me out. Help me out.
You can use your Vita.
Get your motherfucking Vita, my guy.
What?
I know you got
Sony kids.
On the go, when you on the go, how about you focus on your surroundings and just enjoy being
always focused on my surroundings.
Somebody come knock you overside your head.
Never happened.
Bro, I never leave the crib like, oh yeah, I wish I was playing games right now. Like, nah.
At the airport?
Y'all tripping.
I'm listening to music at the airport.
You don't do too much traveling. I can tell right now you don't do that much traveling in. Because I definitely,
when I go out, I just like to be aware of my surroundings, man. I don't know about
if you want a motherfucking plane, like what?
Hold on.
The airport.
That motherfucker ran safely.
Got a lot of man. That Vita got me to Chicago and back.
And if you're flying, and you're on an air flight where the like you don't want to pay for internet, like come on, bro.
Right. Yep.
Come on, man.
I can't really be at no airport or anywhere outside the house, like focusing on a heavy game, like a.
But what you gonna do in the airport then?
If I was doing music, I play like cell phone.
Nah, I'm good, man. I listen to enough music as it is driving around for damn near hours. I want to play something.
Yo, at the airport, I can't play my
phone. Oh, my bad.
Damn it, Drew.
I gotta be aware of my surroundings, man.
On the plane, yes, but at the airport, I feel like I'm gonna fuck around and miss my flight. So that's I'm not doing that.
You can't multitask.
I definitely
I can multitask really well.
If you stay ready, you ain't got gotta get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
How you ready with your head in your lap? What are you talking about?
And earphones in. Like, come on now.
Nah. First of all, I don't even like using headphones. I feel like I'm like self-confined.
You just got that playing out loud. Like,
no,
I
I always do things where I turn on subtitles.
What?
So you turn the volume off?
No, I don't listen to anything. I just
you
play.
a casual for real.
What this
For
nigga?
real, you a casual.
This some Nintendo shit.
Did you hear this weirdo?
Like you a casual. Like you playing silent with subtitles.
Bro, listen, yo, hold on. Hard8, you retarded?
To help him out.
Yo, Hard8, you retarded?
Dark Cloud,
you the same nigga, Hard8, you retarded? Are you the same nigga saying that I need to be aware of my surroundings? So I'm supposed to put headphones on and tune out the world at the airport?
You supposed to not play then.
But how do you even read that shit is small as hell? How do you read the subtitles?
Nintendo don't
I
got a lot of
can.
story-driven
I
games.
actually really, I have great ass vision. Don't be mad at me. I can see you blind. That's not my problem.
Come up, my man DC. My man DC got that eagle eye vision.
Like Jesus Christ. You watch your movies with the subtitles and the sound
Yo,
off?
I
Bro,
keep
that shit
all
all
my
pixelated
listen,
and
I
shit,
keep
like,
my
it's
text
like-
on the smallest text on everything I have, and I can read everything perfectly fine.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold up. Y'all mad that I can read shit?
Missing half the cutscene because you reading that shit and stuff.
Hey, that's an amazing experience.
My
Wow.
nigga DC.
Hey, how you playing Mario?
Hold on. Why am I looking for an amazing experience while I'm at the airport? I'm just gaming.
Well, then why do you have your Switch? Like,
I'm
what the
gaming at the
if you're
airport.
not looking for an amazing experience, what is the point?
I'm gaming at the airport. Hold on. I'm supposed to be playing like God of War and taking in the full experience. One of the reasons why I only play PlayStation games, I play on my TV because I want the best experience.
Okay,
I play
what kind of Switch games are you talking about?
Let me talk. Let me fucking talk. I'm playing games that I'm not being that I need to like focus 100% on. I'm playing like either like Overcooked or shit like that at the airport. I'm not playing crazy experiences that I need to focus on.
Doesn't it take a lot of concentration?
Hold on. Instead of whipping out my phone and playing fucking like Candy Crush, I'm playing something else.
Wait, Dark Cloud, did you beat God of War?
Might as well.
No, he did not.
Bro,
I haven't even. I literally just got home like day before yesterday.
Wait a second. No, on my flight, I was going somewhere, and it was with my boy, and we legit pulled out the Switch, and we were playing Mario Kart, like split screen on the plane. So, in like long ass flights, it really does help. Switch.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I agree. Like when you're on the plane and you're not going nowhere for a few hours, but like in the airport.
Yeah,
Y'all have headphones or y'all was playing without no sound?
Headphones. I don't. What the
headphones
heck?
on.
Why would I play with no sound?
Yeah, that make no motherfucking sense.
Mario with subtitles. I don't
even like subtitles.
No, Mario Kart, you don't need subtitles.
Wait, what do I need to focus on listening to Mario?
You don't need to focus on anything. It gets you in the.
I want to play with some sound if I'm going.
Yeah, something.
Right?
But I'm not going to disturb people and turn music up loud. I'm saying I don't like wearing headphones in the airport because I don't want to. I feel confined. I want to hear what's going on around me. How do y'all make that a loud thing?
But y'all focused on the game, though. What the fuck?
Wait. Are y'all retarded?
No.
How can you focus on your surroundings?
Fuck.
And your face is down.
You're facing your lap, but you focus.
First of all, I don't even play the Switch looking down. I actually keep it at
What?
fucking head upright.
Fuck it out.
Yo, Cycle, I think they're retarded.
Are you sure you're gaming? Are you sure you're gaming?
DC. Hey, real quick, Mayhem. Dark Cloud eyes are built with.
Y'all niggas is retarded. I realize what y'all do now for like to get the like show popping. Y'all laugh over the dumbest shit to get people.
Dark Cloud, you sound crazy.
Bro, you sound crazy.
I don't play the Switch. I never, even at home, I never play the Switch. Play with the Switch in my lap. I always keep it at eye level, always.
So you trying to work out?
Dark Cloud, are you sure you're looking at the screen?
No, fam. You hold it in midair?
Yes.
Bro.
Hey, whatever y'all need to do to get ratings up. Whatever y'all need to do to get ratings up.
God damn it.
Hey, I'm not. Yo, they can laugh all the. Hey, if this is what y'all do to get ratings up, go at it. Everybody laugh.
Dark Cloud.
DC, I'm with you, man. Look, Switch gang all day, but I ain't
your
gonna
ass
lie.
up, Cycle.
I'm just be real. Like I have my Switch with me, but I'm fucking zoned into the
You
game.
hold the Switch up in midair.
Nope, the shit is down. I got my earphones on.
Somebody pass me some clout.
I zone out. I have my earphones on. I have my head down.
Hold on, so Dark Cloud, when you hold the Switch up, do you have your elbows resting on your legs?
Somebody said Dark Cloud doing planks while playing.
Get him, DC. Get him, DC. Hey, man, they hating on the boy.
Hey, it's all right. Niggas is mad because
hating on my man.
Niggas is mad because I could do planks for that long. It's cool.
Yeah, man. My man DC.
Hey, get your core game up.
Y'all niggas stupid.
Shout out to Ronda Warrior. He said DC.
So the handle to answer Hard 8's question, the chair that you sit in has a hand rest, right? So I put my hands on the hand rest, sit back, and I have the Switch in my head, upright. Okay. What happened? I don't hear no laughing no more. What happened?
You still sound nuts.
Hey, send a picture, man.
How is that nuts?
Dark Cloud. I was in the airport, right? I was playing on my laptop with my headphones on, and I can still hear the announcement.
Wear a chest rig.
Hey, shout out to Ronda Warrior
headphones
X
on
2.0.
Nah, man, I don't want to disturb anybody.
One at a time, people.
Reading the super chat, but
please.
Yeah,
ahead,
DC. DC, I understand your pain. Janitor of the year, Ronda Warrior, and continue.
Oh, that's too funny, man.
Y'all crazy.
I don't know, man.
In the air. I can't do it. I'm trying to envision it. I can't do it.
That looks weird. You walk through the front. That looks weird. You walking through the fucking airport and see some shit like that. You're like, damn, that dude, he is into it, ain't he? That dude getting it.
Nerd motherfucker walking around.
That dude getting it. But now that's funny though, man. What the fuck was we talking about again?
Well, Sony going hardcore.
Oh, that's right. We done got way off track.
Off track.
Yeah. I mean, I have no problem with it. I just seen like some people kind of complaining about like what's going on. I mean,
hey man, gamers is a bunch of bitches, man. Like gamers is a bunch of bitches. Man. They complain about every fucking thing, no matter what is being said. Bitches got something to complain about, man. Like Sony, what Sony said, like that's just what they said. That's what they gonna say. Oh, we gonna cater to the gamers. That's what everybody fucking says.
That's what they supposed to do.
That's what they're supposed to say. Like
everybody doesn't say that though. Like, because Sony says specifically, I'm going to cater to the hardcore gamers. And if we remember Microsoft's E3, that is clearly not what they're doing.
They said they said that though. They said we're going to cater to we're for the players, for the gamers.
But they not showing shit.
What I'm saying is,
hey, hold on. Let me get to these super chats, man. Shout out to Life and Times podcast. He said DC arms go numb playing the Switch. Hashtag portability, and then we have Rando Warrior.
This nigga Kevin Durant going.
He said DC walked through the airport like he a zombie.
No, I don't even take out my Switch unless I'm sitting in a seat. So if I'm standing up, that shit's not even being touched.
So yeah, go ahead, Tycho. What you were saying?
I'm just saying, like, my point is, gamers is a bunch of bitches. They complain about everything, no matter what's being said. And I'm not surprised by what Sony said. It doesn't make me more happy or more upset. Like, I don't get it.
You don't get why people are excited by that, honestly?
No, I don't get why people are complaining.
Pissed off about it? I think they're more pissed off. Well, I mean, like you said, or like DC was saying, like with the whole like, oh yeah, you know, we're probably not gonna get that many games. And then like from what I've seen on Twitter, everyone's pissed off about the whole like timed exclusivity thing.
No, to me, that's fake anger. That's either fake anger or new gamers.
Yeah, fake rage.
Because this isn't anything new. Every platforms have always had exclusivity. Like,
shout out to Jack. I'm gonna say, shout out to Jack Move. He made a good point. He said, you know, when it comes to Sony, people get pissed off when everybody else, no one says anything.
True. Shout out to Blizz the Kid Gaming. He said, can't wait to live. I'm sorry, can't watch live. Just showing love to the podcast. This team y'all got is something special. And shout out to Drew and his Frito Lays. Yeah,
bro. God.
I ain't eating no Frito Lay's, man.
Bet you buy the chip.
When is dinner time? God damn it.
Shit.
Well, damn.
Breaking news: Kevin Durant is going to the Brooklyn.
Come on, man.
KD going to the Nets along with Kyrie Irving and DeAndre Jordan.
And DeAndre. Oh, come
Hey, look,
on,
man. Shout
man.
out to my man J Main. It is what it did. Durant know that franchise in LA is about to cook, so
Well,
he want to get on the other side.
Now.
Yeah.
Man,
LA about to cook, man.
I wanted Kyrie to come to LA, man.
It's all over.
It's enough on the West, man.
Isn't Kawhi coming to LA, or is that a good deal already?
Yeah, they talking.
They're talking about it.
They talking.
If Kawhi comes to LA, I may start watching basketball.
Of course you will.
I need that.
I said I may. I don't know.
Here you go jumping on another bandwagon.
Sorry.
Man, you a Kawhi fan?
No, I didn't say that. No, I'm not a Kawhi
fan. Basketball if he come to LA.
Because it seems like LA is going to be good again. It would be interesting.
You a bandwagon?
You know where I live? Did y'all get from LA?
Oh, now you from LA.
You only want to watch
Born and raised in LA.
You live in LA, but you still root for the Patriots. All right.
Yes, I do, and we'll continue to do so. Did you watch Brady with his 6 rings? Thank you very much.
It's easy to be a fan of that team.
If Kawhi go to LA,
I've been a fan during the drought. I don't want to hear it. I was a fan when he didn't have any rings.
You don't want to hear you talking about the Lakers if Kawhi shows up.
I probably won't. Honestly, y'all getting too
New York
excited.
looking good right now, though.
I don't know anything about basketball. I was just saying that. If you want to talk about sports with me, I'll talk football. But y'all the one who keep bringing up basketball. I was trying.
Let's not be chauvinistic. Get back in the kitchen, Candace. Oh yeah, I'm about to potluck real quick. Potluck.
Candace, do you know how to cook? Candace, do you know how to cook?
Yes, I do actually.
Good.
What's your best meal? Hold on. What's your best meal?
What's my best meal?
Yeah.
I don't really have one.
Crazy.
I'm not trying to be a homemaker. I'm not out here. Oh, this is my best meal.
Everybody got their best meal. I got my best meal.
She can make hot dogs. Right?
Nah, I can throw down. It's just not something I can, like. Nah, I don't care.
Fuck, you need a bowl of cereal. She better.
All right, so don't come out here asking me to cook for you then. I'm gonna be like, you want me to make you a bowl of cereal like you said? I'll make me something and make you a straight bowl of cereal.
Melon, you cook?
What's up?
You cook?
Man, that nigga make ramen noodles.
No, all the time, here and there.
You just eat.
He in school.
Yeah.
He in school.
You just like
you come in at Candace and you can't even cook, dog.
No, I say here and there. What the fuck you talking about?
Yo, he just like to eat.
Damn.
That's it.
No, that's a nigga Drew, dog. You got it.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Oh, chill out, Melon.
My guys, you here right now?
No, I hate eggs, low key. I will
what?
vomit so quick. I hate the smell of eggs. I hate the taste of eggs.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Everything about eggs is so disgusting.
I with eggs, but you eat pussy. That's crazy.
I mean, it don't taste like eggs, do it? No, it do not.
What it tastes like? What it tastes like?
It's
spring water.
Maybe it's the way you're cooking them. You sure your eggs is not green?
What? Did you say?
Wait, Drew, what?
I'm saying maybe when you cook them, this just turn green. Maybe that's why.
Green?
What?
What eggs you making, my nigga?
Green eggs and ham, motherfucker. What you talking about?
Green eggs and ham?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna need this nigga J Main to settle down. That's
crazy,
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Buffalo. Like,
No, he's from Albany. He's from
No,
Albany.
he's a Nets fan. He's a Nets fan.
Albany. Yeah, he's from the capital district.
That ain't New York. They don't consider that New York.
He's just not New York City.
You 5 barrels. You ain't from New York. Buffalo, Albany, nah, player.
Hey, man, you know what it is, man. LABK, man. See me at the game. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's gonna be crazy.
Shit crazy.
Canada, God damn it.
Man.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. What's going on with this Google Stadia shit? They're gonna be charging full price for games?
That's a straight L for anyone who pays for that.
Full price. You pay $10 for the service. And then I think is it $10 for the one to get 4K 60?
Hold on, I thought it was a subscription.
It is,
no,
but they're
you
charging
pay for
the full price of the game.
Play the
too.
game.
Yeah, it's $10 to get 4K 60 FPS.
Yeah, and then you still pay
And then
full
you still gotta-
$60 for the game.
Yeah.
Yo, The head dude was like, I don't see this as a problem. As a matter of fact, I think this is like this is great for the consumer. They could play that great game on everything that they have that has a screen.
That's their arrival.
That's
Why
DOA.
would you pay $60 for a
here's
game
my
you
thing
don't
is,
own?
exactly. If Stadia doesn't work, all the games you bought and they cut that service, they're not going to refund you. You lost that $60.
Is it Stadia or Stadia?
I thought it was
Stadia.
Stadia.
Niggas can't pronounce
What word
shit.
are you saying, Dark
Fix
Cloud?
your tongue, Dark Cloud.
Stadia, whatever, man.
Stadia, my guy.
Yeah, whatever. It's whatever, Melon. It's whatever. You dig? Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely DOA. Hey, Psycho, what's up?
That
Where
shit
you at?
about to fail.
I know Psycho said this was going to kind of take off. Where you at,
Oh
player?
yeah, hey Psycho, once you
Where you at, fam?
I can quiet as shit. Where you at, Psycho?
Oh, I'm right here. What the fuck? What's up?
Yeah,
What's up?
once you the biggest motherfucker talking about, oh yeah, this shit about to take off. Just give it some time.
Oh, he was.
I didn't say Stadia was gonna take off.
Nah,
I
nigga.
said,
This shit
no.
counts.
Hold up, wait a minute. I didn't say Stadia was gonna take off. I said that this
Motherfucker, stop this.
playing shit online. This shit is gonna happen. Guaranteed. I guarantee you.
But everyone said that. But you
got
said
it, bro.
basically Stadia and xCloud was the
No.
future.
No. Listen to it again. I did not say Stadia.
No, he didn't say
I said
Stadia,
I
but he
didn't
did say the fucking.
I'm
he said
saying the what Stadia is doing. That shit is going to happen. Trust me.
He said streaming games is gonna.
Not like this though. Not paying
They gotta get the
$50.
pricing right. They gotta get like whoever does this has to get the pricing right. First of all, but
If
this
they
is
get the
gonna
pricing
happen.
right, sure, it'll take off. For I mean, there's a
Exactly.
market
That's all
for
I'm
that.
saying.
There's always
But
people who
hold up.
don't necessarily want to buy it. But at the price point Google has figured out, that's dead on arrival. That's not it.
I agree.
And if you look at like if Microsoft does this, like if they when they launch theirs, it's $10 for all their full blown games on. Like, nah, that shit's dead on arrival. And then even Sony's saying that they don't see Stadia as competition, not right now.
No, Stadia has to get that pricing right because, like you said, like Microsoft is going to have a good pricing model, and so I'm pretty sure Sony's going to have a good pricing model when theirs come out. Like Google, they don't understand the market right now.
I thought.
What do you mean when Sony's comes out? Don't they already have PS now?
Well, whatever it is, Sony's. Is it available on everything?
It's available on PC and their consoles.
Is it available on phones and stuff
And
like
their
that?
phones,
And
actually.
the phones.
Isn't it still on their phones?
Yeah.
Well, how much is that?
Oh, it's not.
PS Now, I thought it was cheaper than X. Like
No,
if you pay full price.
No. It's $20 for a PS Now, but Xbox is what is it like? Isn't it $10 for?
Yeah.
But isn't the year price
I think
cheaper?
they meant the year price.
The year price is cheaper.
Yeah, the year price is cheaper.
And PlayStation
Yeah, that's
got
what I
way
mean.
more games.
They got a
They don't
shit
have-
ton of games. God damn.
Yeah, it's
No,
not-
you would think they would have like a subscription kind of service like Netflix if they're charging like 10 or whatever, 10, 15 a month.
Exactly.
Like, that's what they need. That's what
I thought it was. The fact that they're charging a subscription service
Just
plus
for
you
a
have
higher
to buy
quality, like,
games,
that's
that
dumb.
doesn't make any sense.
It ain't gonna happen. Shout out to Miss Hard8. She said, Hard8,
Oh,
what you
shit.
cooking? What you cooking?
Oh shit!
Oh snap!
You cooking
Did
them
you
cheat
just get
cheese, man?
exposed?
Yeah, he cooking cheat cheese.
Fuck you talking about? I'm a boss. I ain't never say I cook.
Nah, fuck that, man. I like cooking, man.
Like, I
Yeah,
get
me
cooked
too.
before.
What you like to
Yeah,
cook?
man. Yeah, I love
Oh,
cooking.
my favorite dish? I got
Yeah.
two. Japanese curry.
Really?
Yeah. And I know how to make sushi too, so that's
I like
just one
making
of my
sweet and
best.
sour
Making sushi.
chicken, man.
That
Sweet and
shit's
sour
not
chicken.
that hard.
No, Candace.
Oh,
Candace,
yeah, what's
I
up?
think
Yes.
I think the reason you hate eggs is because you gotta have like a real man make them for you.
Oh.
Brown skin tenderoni.
Man, over there blushing.
Okay. Okay.
That was a good shot, but nah, eggs are gross.
All right. Throw some eggs and some Kool-Aid. What you
Trying to
want?
see what it's hitting for. You know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
mean?
What it's hitting for. Yeah, I don't do no cooking. I'm a boss. I don't cook. I get
Man, I love to cook. Fuck that.
Man, I know you do with your fucking apron. and
Hey,
shit.
look. Life is too short.
You know
Life
what?
is too
My
short,
dad
man.
pulls so many chicks because he's a great cook. So
You know?
you kind of missing out, Hard8.
Hey, you already know.
Not as much
And you
dick as I
save
used to
money.
be slinging. I'm good. All this dick I was slinging, I'm good.
Yo.
I'm right. You feel?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Shit.
I mean, that's all. But yeah, the Stadia,
Okay.
Stadia shit. Nah,
DOA.
I don't have
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what they do. I don't give a fuck all the games free. I'm good. I don't want to play that shit. I'm cool. They can have all free games.
You gotta have bandwidth, like for maximum fucking results. You gotta have bandwidth that we don't even fucking get here in the States. So it's
exactly.
like, there's no point.
It's releasing here, and we have the worst internet in the world.
So fucking bad.
What the heck?
Yeah,
At least the developed world, not the world.
And NVIDIA already has this software. They have this program. Isn't it called like GeForce something or something?
It's some shit like that.
Yeah, they already have it. It's just it hasn't taken off. It's not gonna take off for another 5 to 10 years or something like that.
Yeah, I don't really care about that shit. So they can keep shooting themselves. I don't want this shit to take off. So they can shoot themselves in the foot. Don't be mad. Don't even tell them you mad. Just don't buy the shit. Just don't participate. So that shit can crash and burn.
Oh, so you don't want us to laugh at them on Twitter? You want it to be a surprise for them?
I'm laughing at all the niggas that buy this shit day one.
To fail. That's all. All streaming services need to fail. That's it. I do not want that to be the future. And it's going to end up the future if y'all motherfuckers keep participating in this bullshit.
Well, I got you. I was going to say stop saying y'all, but I see you talking to them.
I see it in the comments.
Shoe fit, wear it. God damn it. That's what I'm talking to.
Hey,
do not feed it to none of these.
It's going to happen, man.
And Cycle just
anything I could do,
old ass man, and be like, back in my day, we just download the shit.
You know what? I sure am gonna be that.
You damn right I'm gonna be like that.
In my day, we bought full games. What the fuck is this
Back in my day,
DLC
we
shit?
had crispy clear games and fucking no lag.
Yep.
Shit like that.
They're gonna get it. They gonna
Shout out to Rondo Warrior. He said PS5 is already better than any PC ever. 8K game.
Oh, shit.
Somebody slapped the fuck out.
He's trolling, dog.
Trolling.
Yeah, he trolling.
No, he trolling.
All right. Well,
you know he trolling. All right, man. Let's get to the motherfucking fraud of the week.
Wait.
Do y'all have any
shit.
Fraud of the week? My fraud of the week goes to Broken Games HDR.
I got the same one.
That's my fraud of the week goes to that.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's unanimous.
Yeah.
What?
All
right. So I wasn't really I don't know what was going on, but I heard that he was basically saying that Etika was like,
Chief, go to
I wasn't watching it.
Politically correct.
You a lie.
Okay.
You're going to get an invite back to Weapon Wheel, dog.
I could be on there whenever I want, but I'm just saying, I don't know what you said.
Everything on Dracor, but you don't know about this, man.
I don't. I haven't even been watching.
Come on.
Yo, okay.
Not scared to talk.
Yo, y'all know I have a favorite, right? I swear this on my favorite. I didn't see what the fuck he said.
Yo, let the people that ain't scared to talk go first, our cloud. All right.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go. Let's go.
What was it?
So well, he had got fraud of the week, right? Once he got exposed for the Etika shit.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Basically it.
Yo, all
honestly.
right. It was what? At the time, it was 6 days ago.
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all talk while I pull.
Go ahead, Melon.
At the time, it was 6 days ago. So this was about what, 2 or 3 days ago when they exposed it. So it's been about 8 or 9 days, give or take. Anyway, he had said, "Oh yeah, he's just doing this for attention." Da 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 da. And then Etika does what he does, and then Big G comes and makes a video talking about, get your mental health right and all that shit. I didn't know the guy, but I feel bad for him.
He called him a cloud chasing thot. Remember?
Yeah.
All right. While everything was going on with Etika, the New York area put out a post and they said, this guy is missing. If anybody got any information, reach out and things like that. They put out a suicide prevention hotline number and all of that. And BG said, man, ain't nobody doing that for some attention, clout seeking thought.
Wow.
BG said.
Wow.
BG
You really didn't see that, Dark Cloud?
Hold on.
I swear on my favorite child. I did not.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Dark Cloud. Look, Broken Game. He also said that this dude Etika is a weirdo and needs help. Y'all need to stop supporting and watching this insanity. And I believe that was it. Oh, and then he made the video acting like he was concerned and telling everybody to get help. When people were trying to help him, he was saying that he was a clout-seeking thought and shit like that. But now that shit went down, he tried to change his tune. Pretty much got exposed, and so.
Wait. Is BG that petite, skinny, anorexic guy from Weapon Wheel? Is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah. That's the beta.
Petite.
That would be the beta. Yeah, that's the beta. Yeah.
Hey, Hard8, talk about that shit that happened between you and him. I want to know about.
Oh yeah. That. So in the meanwhile, So with that, a lot of people was calling him out and shit like that. So he tried to switch gears, and then he felt tough. He wanted to unblock me because I've been blocked all the time. He wanted to unblock me and then start tweeting me about being hurt and being in my feelings and shit.
I saw that.
Yeah.
So we start going back and forth. Of course, anytime I engage with BG, I end up suspended, and I was suspended for 12 hours for engaging with this dude. And we were going back and forth. He tried to say that he was, he had all of this shit going on. I told him to prove it and all that, but he never did. And he just claims that he kept repeating himself over and over, saying that I was hurt and this, that, and the third. So I asked him, I'm like, yo, you're going to E3 next year. That joint going to be lit.
Oh, yeah.
So I asked him,
bro, I forgot about that.
When did all this happen? God damn.
That shit was lit.
Oh, God, that shit was hilarious. Keep
Oh,
going.
but y'all ain't getting on cycle for not seeing the shit.
This the best part. Because
This is the
Psycho will
best
never
part.
pay attention.
Yeah, Michael always out riding his bicycle. So I asked him, I'm like, yo, are you going to E3? That thing going to be lit. You know what I mean? These new consoles and everything. You going? And he was, he's like, you can go wherever you want, bro. If you want to end up back in jail and being sued for attempted assault. I don't know what.
Attempted assault?
Why would he say that if you ain't threatened him yet? Because I know where it's going.
Listen. But anyway, you can be back in jail and you are, being sued for attempted assault. Go right ahead. Screenshot this threat and have my lawyer document it, even though I didn't threaten him. And he told me to go ahead, throw your life away or whatever like that. So I asked him, was he going to E3? And he said that I'm going to end up back in jail and I'm going to be sued for attempted assault. So I don't know what that means.
All you said it was gonna be lit. That's all you said.
You go E3, that thing will be lit, player. New console.
I mean, you know the hell you meant. You know the hell you meant.
I know exactly what you meant.
He don't watch my shit. So how would he know?
That's what I was gonna say. Hey, he exposed himself.
Hard8. Here's why. Because in the past, no. Hard8. In the past, you said I'm not gonna entertain this shit. He gonna be somewhere. I'm gonna know where he's gonna be, and that's where I'm gonna throw him down.
You say you gonna stop him into the finest wine.
Hey man, we ain't gonna say nothing incriminating. Might piece it out.
Yeah, you know I watch my shit though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you would know what I meant. But
You definitely watch your shit.
Yeah, somebody posted that. I think Bond or somebody made a reference to the podcast, and I guess like he knew exactly what he was talking about. I'm saying like, how you know all that? You don't really watch this, man. Like that don't make any sense.
You talking about the last podcast?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
No, it wasn't a podcast. It was a solo stream.
No. It was the podcast. It was just at the end of the podcast when Bond said something. He's like, "Oh, I know
are
what
you
you
talking
mean."
about Weapon Wheel? I don't watch that shit. Carry on.
Liar.
Yeah,
did you say liar? Nah, I don't watch that shit. That's just boring.
Yo, Hard8, niggas is in the comments was like, "Yo, Weapon Wheel, episode 200. They need to get you on there. Y'all can just debate each other and shit."
He don't want to debate.
Nah, he shut down, man. He said, "Listen, I remember reading a tweet way back in the day before he blocked me. He told some dude like, I'll smack the beta male out you,' and I thought it was kind of cute because nothing says beta male more than a small man being married to a very large woman."
Chill. Why you gotta bring his wife into it, dog?
Come on, man.
Don't go at his wife, dog.
Chill. His wife ain't doing nothing.
Going in a little bit, but let me say this: this ain't just for him. If your woman, listen, if your woman outweighs you might be a beta. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not condoning any of that.
Your woman bigger than you might be a beta.
You might be a beta. I'm just saying.
I'm not condoning any of that. Come on, man. That's just man's wife.
Come on, bro.
Tripping.
All right. Yeah,
Ravis, you kind of wilding right now.
My bad, fam. My bad.
Fuck that nigga. He ain't gonna have no respect for none of y'all niggas and shit.
Nah, either way though, that don't mean I have to stoop to that level.
Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck out.
Hey, I'm going there, fam. This nigga a bitch, a whole bitch.
The funny shit I seen was somebody did a Twitter pic with a
and until that nigga, listen, that nigga let the bitch come up at him, it's gonna be that.
Yo,
what you say?
You saw that shit, right?
Yeah, I seen that. That shit was hilarious.
What happened?
Drew, what you
Somebody
say?
did did a Twitter picture with him holding the refrigerator. That shit.
I think y'all should leave his girl alone.
Yo,
like,
for
he
real,
can give
for
y'all
real.
enough
She-
material. You don't need to
Yo,
talk about his
yeah,
girl.
she's not on on Twitter or nothing like that talking about nobody. Chill.
No, I don't have a
Like,
problem with his girl. I'm just
until she start popping off, I think people should leave her alone. Because I mean, y'all can talk about Antonio Holmes. Y'all can talk about all that shit. But
we should leave Antonio Holmes alone too. Then don't talk about Antonio.
Yeah, right. We should leave. Yeah, leave the boyfriend alone too.
He's like the Loch Ness monster. Does he exist?
Yeah, like
Hey,
if
yo,
we
real
leave,
shit.
listen, if we're gonna leave William Perry alone, then we gotta leave Antonio Holmes alone too, right?
Does Antonio Holmes even really exist? Like,
No,
for
hey,
real?
wait.
Antonio Holmes actually
He's
exists.
real.
Yo, like what happened? I really don't know about that.
Hey,
Shit.
real quick, shout out to what's it, Rye L. Williams. He said, "Let the dog walk and begin rip this dude apart." And he got another screen. Oh, wait, I missed that one. Oh, shit.
Savage Diplomat said, "Let's be honest, bro. BG don't talk about you usually. Usually, it's you mentioning him. I honestly don't think BG cares about you as much as you do him."
Yeah,
that's
right.
a lie.
Okay,
he subtweet too much to not care.
He definitely be subtweeting. Stop this.
Hey, yeah, real quick, Randall Warrior again. He said, "Beware of Kenneth, the chat lurker. BG wife is fat." And then we got my man Atmo Official. He said, y'all stay talking over each other. All right.
We're trying to work on it, goddammit. We're trying to work on it. But yeah, like real shit, what's up with the Antonio Holmes thing? I still don't get that.
No, but Black Darren said that shit was real though. He knows.
No, I was in the podcast back in the day. Antonio Holmes is a real person. Back when the Skype was a thing.
Let me give
Antonio
you a
Holmes
quick.
is a real person.
Yeah, let me give you a quick. Let me give you a quick synopsis. Next Gen basically baited Shokio into telling him about this person. And the funny thing about it, he saw, like, he approached it. I guess he hit Antonio up. Antonio showed Next Gen 720 the transcripts between him and BG. And I guess one of them asked the other one to lay them on their stomach or whatever. The funny thing about this story, though, is BG, he is clever. He knew that Next Gen is so known for lying. He actually pulled up on Next Gen and asked him to show the receipts. But the emotion in Next Gen's voice, like how he was, I could tell he was telling the truth. But the funny thing is that BG knew that nobody would believe him. So that's why he pulled up on. You see, he ain't pulling up on Hard 8.
Next Gen is a pathological liar.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, y'all really taking his word over this?
You can't forget he's the Lion King.
No, but I knew it was true when BG actually brought Shokio on his channel, and Shokio never cleared up that BG and this man had a relationship. All he said is he denied it. Yeah. He actually, Shokio just said that he never told Next Gen something else. It was kind of like he sidestepped.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember
you know what I mean? But he never said like, nah, this whole Antonio shit ain't true. Nah, he never. Shokio.
I know exactly everything that happened. That was in them Skype calls.
Okay, we can talk about it after the podcast because I don't think we need to go there. Like,
I didn't realize Bond was such a bitch.
Oh shit!
Wow,
what?
He just blocked me.
How is this news to you?
Just
wait,
now?
what?
I just realized he blocked me. I mean,
what
I've been seeing his content. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
He was talking shit about the whole podcast. So
wow,
I'm not blocked.
But I talked shit. I said he was worse than Jimmy, and he didn't block me.
Bond was actually talking shit about me.
Oh, why did he block you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm saying he a bitch. You got to be a bitch. Like I don't even like fuck with him like that.
This nigga Bond called me. What's that dude?
Who?
The one that looked like a cricket.
Jiminy
What's his name?
about Puerto Rock.
Oh, Puerto Rock?
Puerto
Rock. Puerto Rock does not look like Jimmy the Cricket, my nigga.
He do. That nigga look just like Jimmy the Cricket.
How?
Yo.
That nigga like a sassy leprechaun. That's what he does. Big ass portrait. Hey, yo, shout out to Chris. He said this BG and Hard 8 beat top 5 funniest I've seen on Twitter and YouTube. I really want to see y'all talk it out. I miss y'all arguments on Weapon Wheel.
That ain't happening, dog.
Nah, man, dude.
He roasting and calling them out for his bullshit on Weapon Wheel. That's what you miss. You did.
Man,
but yeah, he decided. I think he blocked and he reblocked me after he talked this shit.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why you know he be caring, bro.
He unblocks me talking shit and then reblocks me and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's some petty shit.
You want to go back and forth, motherfucker? Let's go. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So it is what it is.
Yo, Hardy, I don't know if you've been noticing, but like whenever you do your live stream solo, people will be like, "Yo, invite BG to the call and shit." They really want to see that shit.
Going on. He know
People
about
just
my
like
Google
drama.
Hangouts.
I don't think
This is the crumb side.
He knows about my Google Hangouts. He knows what's going on in the podcast. He knows everything. And his line of defense is, somebody always sends it to him, and
that nigga be frauding, bro. He stays frauding.
Yeah,
Well, all I know is we used to have we would have members, and he would magically start to follow them like right after,
bro.
Like right after.
Oh, anytime we have a guest on the podcast.
Every time we had a new guest, he would follow.
Because he always looking to fill in them seats.
And you notice he always read it.
Yeah. He's always looking to fill in them seats on Weapon.
Joe about to get that invite next week.
Anybody he can bring in, he bring them in and shit.
I mean, we followed One Up Chuck, Delilah HD. Now he had a Silver Sky. So yeah, I mean,
he followed Delilah.
Yeah. He was happy about that.
One thing I learned.
I think he's known Silver Sky for a minute. Silver Sky, him and
Silver Sky was on. Listen, Silver Sky was on AGS first. Facts.
Listen,
but I think no. But Silver Sky back on Weapon Wheel, Silver Sky and he used to always call out, and he actually plays Last of Us with Jack Move, so they have a relationship.
He definitely didn't know about Delilah though. We know that.
Nah, I don't think so, but he definitely knows Silver Sky.
That's willing to involve the police, you just leave them alone, man. You just leave them alone. You're going to jail.
But you remember when he tricked the guy into pulling up to Brooklyn?
He ain't tricked nobody.
He tricked nobody, dog.
That's
just wolfing shit.
He thought that nigga wasn't going to really pull up. You know what I'm saying?
And then he pulled up.
He tells the dude, you wouldn't say that to my face. The dude like, what, pull up? And then BG want to act like he did the Bond shit. Oh, look, I made this guy do this and do that. That internet coward shit these niggas do. You know what I mean? Nah, he didn't know, he didn't know that dude lived close. That's why.
How you gonna let white dudes call you the N-word, all types of N-word and shit, you take a photo with him? What?
About hump?
He just happened to be in the video. I don't know if he took
a
photo.
No, he took a photo with him. He
did?
Yeah, Lisa was actually being more tough towards Hump than he was.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I remember
that's crazy. That's how you know he a bitch. Certified bitch.
Certified.
Yeah, he making y'all New York niggas, man. Him.
Hey, watch your mouth, man.
Hey, I'm gonna keep when you wanna. I was about to give you a shout out. When you want to get your New York flavor, you gotta come over to AGS. Get it from DC and Tasha. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Drew. My bad,
Hold on. Why that girl name on your mind, player?
No, come on, man. They got a podcast, man. I'm just shouting out my man Drew. That's all.
Nigga crazy, dog.
Yo,
I said breaking news. Nessie on Weapon Wheel podcast.
They already got Blaze.
Oh, Blaze a bitch. Yeah, after that, Blaze is a 100%
smoke this week.
Nigga, whole cake, my nigga. Like, really, you fucking with the ops that quick? Look, me and this nigga Hard8, we could have a fucking fist fight, and you ain't never gonna hear about me and them Weapon Wheel niggas ever. That shit is funny.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
I told you, Blaze.
Fraud of the week is it's definitely Broken Games HD. Next week, fraud of the week. Hopefully, it's somebody other than one of these weapons.
Jimmy up next. Who's gonna wait? I'm gonna get a
Why you gotta bring Jimmy?
Look out for that Audi, man.
Yo, watch out for that Audi, dog.
Next week it's not gonna be somebody from Weapon Wheel, man. We gotta switch it up, man.
If it is, man. Fuck it.
You ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
You're right.
We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Listen, fraud of the week does not discriminate, so it is.
There you go.
Watch out for that black Audi, though. Just watch out for that black Audi.
The one you be seeing.
Yeah, the one I be seeing in ATL.
And the nigga with the big hoodie on.
When I'm hanging out with Cycle, we be seeing the black Audi together and shit. The fuck?
Hey, yo, Cycle. Next topic, bro. So Microsoft blocks Final Fantasy 14 crossplay online.
Okay.
There's
what's
no
up?
articles about that.
Yes, there is.
I mean,
there is,
barely any. I couldn't find a lot of.
But the point is still a thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too.
Because he's the Xbox guy. I need to understand it. I need to understand this. Aren't you the same one that was tweeting Nintendo, hey, let's build a castle together?
Shit.
Well, didn't Phil Spencer come on stage and said that they want Sony to start doing more crossplay? We don't understand why. Why they won't do it? What?
I couldn't find any articles on it on the platforms I usually look at. So
People always
I
got a
found
problem.
something on Windows
People got a
Central.
problem with you and that shit, Candace. Like anytime you don't know about something, you're always trying to change the subject.
Damn.
Wait, I tried to change the subject?
Anytime you don't know something, you want to change the subject.
That's most women, though.
How did I change the subject, though?
Oh shit.
That's most women. Am I lying? Like,
Nope. You ain't
Nah,
lying.
but wait, can you
lying.
explain?
Am I
Can you
lying?
explain how I changed the subject? though?
Well, you know how
You know
women
what you
do.
do.
I mean,
You know what the hell you do.
Nah, please explain.
Oh,
Give me an
shit. Here we
example.
go.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Anytime,
I done seen this before.
Brand new.
Anytime there's a topic that you don't
I'm
like,
talking over each other.
you either say I don't care, or then you just say there's nothing that involves it, and you want to move on.
But that's not what he was talking about. He said well, maybe it is. Maybe I misunderstood what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
But I didn't change the subject just now. I said I couldn't find a lot of articles on that. That was on topic, was it not?
You said you couldn't find any articles.
And then I said barely any.
No articles.
Yeah, I think she said barely. Yeah, she didn't say.
No, she didn't say none. She said
No,
barely
she didn't
any.
say none.
So why is it being blocked?
Cycle.
No, I mean,
I'm call through friends and find out
what is the official story on why it's being blocked?
I don't know.
I
didn't even know about the shit.
That's been the case for years, though.
No, if it doesn't benefit Microsoft, man, they probably just say. I mean, I don't know. We gotta get on the phone with Aaron or something, make a call. But I don't know, man. If it don't benefit
just
them,
schedule another lunch, Cycle.
The what?
Hey, that's
Schedule another lunch with Aaron Greenberg, man.
I'm gonna get him on the podcast. I'm gonna get him on the podcast.
Nah, don't do that. I'll curse that nigga out.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's strange. I don't know.
That is strange.
Yeah, I don't. So there's no official word on why it's being blocked.
Nah, no real words, but it's definitely being blocked by Microsoft.
What you bring it up for?
There is.
It's a topic.
There is a word on it. They're saying that there's two main things that Microsoft is blocking, and that's cross-play party chat and cross-play something else. It's cross-play party chat and like cross-play teams, I think. They're saying it's different with RPG. Well, it's different between like RPGs and massively multiplayer RPGs. Well, no, shooters and RPGs. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's different between MMOs and shooters. So whereas it's fine in shooters, you may not necessarily need to communicate. In MMO, you definitely do. So that's what they're saying the holdup is.
Okay.
But that was on a Microsoft website. That was on a Windows website. So I was looking for like a non-Windows website to like read more about it. But
I think it's because Sony's had it for like so long, and they literally did crossplay between PC and PlayStation, and they've had it for the longest time. So I don't know. I don't even know. So I heard that the game is coming. I don't even know it's available for Xbox yet. But apparently, if it does come, they're blocking crossplay.
they said it's not coming because they're blocking crossplay.
Yeah, so that sucks because there are fans that want to play that. I know a bunch of dudes that only play on Xbox is like, when is this shit coming? So, Cycle, you need to talk to your people, man.
I got him on it, man. I got him on it.
Damn. Thing, right?
Say again?
What Final Fantasy is that?
Final Fantasy 14, the MMO.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I think he just wanted. I think he just wanted to take a shot at Cycle. But...
I know it's all right. It's all right.
Hey! I didn't come up with the article. I don't think
many people care. I don't think many people care.
I don't even play Final Fantasy 14. So
No. I'm just saying, what's up? Everybody has been up in arms about Sony not making some games crossplay. Microsoft is making one of the biggest games crossplay. That's got up to 16 million players.
DC, he got him one.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, where's the outrage? This shit is just tucked underneath the blanket easily. Like, what happened?
True.
I don't think nobody cared about Kyle.
Go.
No.
DC, get it out, man.
No.
DC going in.
I'm a
I don't play Final Fantasy 14, so
It
I don't
doesn't
care.
matter. It doesn't matter. We have fans that do. Stop it.
You guys gotta.
Stop being
Oh,
selfish.
you know what I just realized?
Huh.
Hard8 just said he doesn't care.
No, I'm just saying.
No. I'm just we're not allowed to do that. We're not supposed to say we don't care about these topics.
In your place, Candace.
I'm just saying we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to care about everything.
In your place. You're not me. All right. Listen. I said I actually partake in the conversation, but he's trying to drag it on. We're done. It's over. Nobody cares. He wants an argument. We don't care. I did partake in the argument. I said, what's going on? What is the official word? And things like that. I didn't just write it off right from the rip. See?
Neither did I. Neither did I. I said I couldn't find a lot of articles
on it. At times you do that. You didn't did it in the past.
But I didn't do it today.
Okay. Well, listen. That's known for that. That's what we're talking about. All right.
Okay.
Relax. She tried it.
Nah, because I participate.
No, you tried it.
Just like you.
Nah, you tried it. Get out of here.
But they selectively mad. So you can defend them.
I actually participated in the conversation.
So do I.
We are at the end of the conversation.
All right.
You dig? Okay.
Shout out to my man Ron the Warrior 2.0. He said, laughing my ass off, BG spamming the chat with porn. He big mad. And let's see, we got anybody? That's about it.
Oh yeah, what's up with that? There's like shit coming up in the chat. What is that?
No, we're gonna keep deleting it. It ain't getting no shine.
Spam, it's spam bot. It's going around.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
Before we move on, I just want to say one thing. You guys can't do Jimmy like that next week because this man already has high blood pressure. So man, I'm looking out for him. You know.
No, we like Lemmy. He's entertaining.
Yeah, he's funny.
Jimmy's a comedian.
Yeah, I love Butterball. Like he's definitely the most entertaining dude out of that batch. So it is what it is.
So NBA 2K implements unskippable ads. NBA 2K20 unskippable ads. How do you feel about it?
What's going on? That's the second time you did that, Dark Cloud. I didn't say that the first
time. Yo, y'all mad quiet. Go on to the next topic. Let me come to Georgia. Let me come to Georgia, yo. Let's go.
Yo, I like that. You're trying me. Hold on, man.
I like that though.
Slow down a little bit, player. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, we only got 20 minutes up in this bitch, and we ain't talking about the Illinois
DC
stuff.
Taking that initiative.
Oh, we got 20 minutes left?
Yeah. So NBA 2K20 unskippable ads. How y'all feel about that?
30-second ads.
I'm a big 2K fan, man. And
skipping.
The only thing I care about is if they get rid of VC.
I didn't even see the unskippable ads. When did the ads actually pop up?
Yeah, we done it.
I don't know when, but I think during like
I just heard somebody in the background of Psycho, they getting impatient. They ready for him to be off of this.
I saw her. She all right, she good.
I heard him say I'll be done in like 20 minutes. You trying to get
she all right. She
trying to get, you know what I mean? You finish the night off.
She all dressed up and shit. She ready to
go.
Out, man. We finna go
Red Lobster, that's what's up.
Yeah, Red Lobster.
Red Lobster is all right.
Ain't nothing wrong with Red Lobster, man. That's all good.
So y'all don't care? Unskippable ads?
No, I do care. If they put that
actually pop up though, I don't see them.
I'm not sure when, but I know they're 30 seconds.
I think like once or twice when you playing a game. Like
what?
I wouldn't
call the timeout or something.
And you can't see
it says during the timeout?
I haven't seen that shit yet.
Yeah.
No, it's 2K20.
I thought it was like the pregame.
No,
show
I heard it was like no, but I read it said 30 seconds in like a half time.
2K20. It's not 2K19.
2K20. 2K20.
I would never buy a game with unskippable ads.
I'm not. I wouldn't.
Hell no. Why are they doing this? Try to get away with more bullshit?
Hey, ads create money.
I'm not gonna buy 2K20, but I don't know. That's crazy.
That could be a game I really wanted. If it had unskippable ads, nope.
You know what I never understood? I never understood why people had a thing against in-game ads. Like I thought that make the game like more realistic to me. Like for instance, if you're playing
the problem is when you can't skip it.
Around, I'm talking about in-game ads. Like if you're playing GTA and you see a Pepsi logo on a billboard or something, like people have problems with that.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with that, honestly. But like,
that makes it more realistic to me.
Yeah,
like
some mods
commercials
in GTA actually try to put them in. Like, if you get any graphics pack in like GTA 5 on PC,
you can you can put them
they
in.
put real ads in the game. Yeah,
but people have a problem with in-game ads, like not unskippable ads, but just like if it's an open world game, you might see a billboard and it might have an ad for Coca-Cola or something. People got a problem with that. I thought that was more realistic.
Yeah,
I remember when you playing Grand Theft Auto and you start listening to the radio station. It seems like they having like a discussion, interviews and shit. I was like, yo, this is fucking fire.
Yeah,
I'm like,
fire.
GTA 5 with JB Smooth, that nigga.
Yo,
this shit fucking hilarious, dog.
Yeah, I mean, they do it in films all the time. It's called product placement. So I mean, if it's
Sony's known hardcore for that.
Yeah, if they
can't watch
they
a
do
Sony
it the
movie
right
without
way.
an Xperia phone.
Yeah,
I mean,
they do it the right way.
They're supposed to. I don't see nothing wrong with it. In my opinion.
Neither do I.
It's not intrusive on a movie.
yeah, no, but unskippable is BS.
Yeah, unskippable. That's
That's
Yeah,
a
that-
whole different
yeah.
story.
Yeah, that's
2K used to have unskippable cutscenes. So
There's
what do you
nothing
guys
wrong
think
with
about the one?
No, the question is though, can you click on those ads and it brings you out of something, or like what's the point of unskippable
just like a
ads? I
billboard,
can't
just
go
a-
do
just
nothing
a
about it.
billboard. Yeah,
I mean, it just reminds you to go do it. Like just like the Xbox dashboard used to have ads for cars and shit. Like what the
Oh yeah, that shit was stupid.
like that's dumb. But I like in-game ads. I think it makes it more realistic for me.
Didn't they do that in a Street Fighter? One of the Street Fighters, they had ads and shit like that in
It's like, yeah. People, you can skip them now. You can opt
Street
out.
Fighter 5, right? They
Five,
took them out though.
You can opt. No, they still there. You can opt out.
Are you sure? I thought they took them out completely.
I thought they were still there. You could just choose not to show them. But then they pay you for watching them, though, right? Didn't Street Fighter give you some coins?
Yeah, they gave you Street Fighter points, whatever their currency was.
Yeah.
kind of like a mobile game. They have the same thing. You get
people said the ads are in 2K19 right now.
Oh, wow.
that's what I thought. Like
I didn't see
it.
They're unskippable though.
Because that usually
where
just
are the
happens
ads
like
at?
mid-game, like you know when it stops you in the middle of a game, like at free throws and something like that. Like an ad has popped up for me. Like, that's happened.
I'm betting
crazy.
that's going to cause lag, like, and internet issues.
That's
But
happened.
that's kind of the benefit of playing 2K19 on the Switch, because I'm betting it's not strong enough to just be playing
you still get them
ads.
ads.
Really?
You got to be online to play it.
Wait,
No, you don't.
For what
No,
game?
you gotta be like have a connection to continue your like what is it your profile.
To set up your profile, but you can play offline. I think
You're still gonna get updated for them ads.
Okay, moving on. It is what it is. I'm still, I haven't seen it in 2K19.
Yeah.
But if it happens, shit, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah. All right. So last gaming topic of the week: Cyberpunk 2077, 80 gigs, twice the install size of The Witcher 3.
It's too low.
Yeah, and then features will have multiple ending, and on top of that, options to play as a homosexual character.
Damn.
Do you get to choose
third person, dog? God.
Can you choose your gender in that game?
Yeah, you can do whatever. Yeah, you could definitely choose your gender between a guy or a girl, but you could also change everything.
Yeah,
you can
y'all
start
know
off
what
as
you
a
gonna
guy
do.
and change your dick out for a pussy, from what I'm hearing.
What? Well, I'm just because I know, like,
Oh man.
Yeah, you can choose character, whatever you want to make it. I'm not interested. It's first person. I'm good. I don't like first person story driven games.
I'm sure they'll probably.
No, I don't mind.
I'm playing Metro Exodus. I'm kind of struggling playing that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how that game is amazing.
If they
I'm
mod it
trying.
on PC in third person, I'll
Yeah, they're definitely gonna mod it.
Yeah,
I
but
know they will.
until then, like this game sounds so dope, but I just can't fuck with that first person.
It does sound dope. It looks dope. I'm like, fuck. I wish.
Like,
I
why
could
does
heard
Y'all never played
I like
Fallout?
prefer first
Hold up, y'all
person.
never played Fallout?
I've tried so many times, dog. I can't do it.
Fallout got third person also.
It does, but a lot of people play in third person.
I know playing first. I don't like first person story driven games.
Why?
Like,
Like,
I
what's the
played
problem?
Skyrim
world,
and
kinda lazy.
Fallout.
Listen,
First
when it's an open world, like take like GTA 5, which is the measuring, you know what I mean, the barometer, like it doesn't make me as immersed. Like I'm living my life in first person. Can I at least see? Look, if I'm gonna put on some gloves or some clothes, now I know Cycle wouldn't change a thing as far as the aesthetics, but I'm just saying, like, I wanna rock it. I wanna see this shit. Like, I don't wanna be in first person.
I see, like, for me,
they're doing.
being in
Go ahead.
first person helps the immersion more than
That's
being
exactly
in
what I was
third
gonna
person.
say.
Yeah,
Because, like,
definitely does.
feel of wanting I see like wanting to see what your character looks like. That's why I love that they give you when the games give you the option to like go third person just so you can see what you look like real quick. But like for actual gameplay, it's more immersive to me to like not to see a person there doing all of these things.
That's why I like Metro, man.
I hope they bring VR to that shit. Oh man, I want to play.
I'm sorry, but
VR.
after playing Uncharted and Last of Us and games like that, like third person for me is way and Gears of War and shit, like third person is way more immersive for me.
Facts.
All right, so the way when you look at like the gameplay of like the intricate details that they got on the characters, like up close and personal, the washing their hands, the chick titties popping up out of the water. I mean, can you really get that same type of immersion in third person?
You can.
Yeah, what you?
Yeah, I mean, if you DC, you might as well just go watch a porn. Like I'm just saying,
that's not what I'm saying. I brought up that one part, man.
Best way to play a story-driven game for me.
Oh, third person, baby.
As long as the story good, it don't matter.
Franklin was with the civil business, all red. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I want to talk about this before we get out of here, man.
Let's go.
So there was this news broke about Team 10. Y'all know who Team 10 is? They like a social media incubator and management company. Okay. And they pretty much they grow influencers into superstars and shit like that. Anyway, I think they had something going on at their house or some shit like that, and they thought that some girls was coming, but it was two transgender men. So they kicked them out because they thought it was, dude, it's a video and everything. Keemstar tweeted it out and all that. He wasn't disrespectful or nasty about it. He just was like, listen, I thought it was going to be some real girls. And they're like, we are real girls. And shit like that. Like, I was looking at the comments to this shit, and you had some people in there like, yo, these are real girls. Like,
oh my God.
So I guess to be clear, you have to say, no, we thought we were having biologically born women. Like,
so I got to change up my speech now?
It sucks, but if you have to, like, man. Because not to be mean or anything, but I'm pretty sure I only want, came out that way chick. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because like they are not real girls, but we are supposed to address them as being real girls. There is only two genders. This is scientific.
This is factual.
Like, why is this a fucking issue? Like, why are like reading the comments? I'm just like, yo, that shit just pisses me off.
I feel like
two genders. That's it. You got male and female. There is nothing else.
I feel like it's actually sexism, like a furtherance of sexism to try and claim that there's all these genders, because it implies that you can't be the gender that you're born with, and who you are. Like, it's okay to be male and effeminate. It's okay to be female and masculine. You don't have to create a new gender just to be you. It's okay.
I've seen that in Dallas.
There's male and female, but somebody made a good point. Somebody was like, if you cut the wings off a fucking bird, it is still a bird. It does not become a cat or a dog. Like, it's still a fucking bird without the wings. Even if it can't fly, it is still a bird. Like, I can't believe that there's people that argue that there is more than male and female. It's a scientific fact. Like, this is not to be argued. So it's male and female. They kicked them out the house because they were expecting real girls. They did not want men. I mean, looking like women, dressing up like
they get in trouble? Did people like
backlash?
It's
it's some type of backlash going on. It's being reported by Keemstar.
That's the shit.
I don't understand why that's a problem.
That's gonna get people fired, though, man. Like, because there's no way I could be cool about that. Like, yo, you're not gonna change my belief, bro. Like, until scientists say that there is and there can't be, because there's only two fucking genders. Like, I asked for females to come here. Like, if you can't get pregnant, you can't get fucking kids because you were not born a female. If I say I expected girls here, you can't come at me some type of way. You're not a woman.
Here's the thing, Dark Cloud. Technically, you can't say you're not a female because you can't get pregnant. Because there are some women who are born barren or through disease or whatever become sterile. But so we can't use reproductive rights as a marker for femaleness.
Femininity.
We can't.
Man,
Yeah, I
you
can
don't
get
got
the
a
word out.
uterus,
We
you
can't
ain't
use.
fucking a woman.
No, but
No,
they,
but look, some women don't have uterus. Some women have cancer and they have their uterus taken out, but they're still women.
Okay.
So what we're talking about
I
is
think
you
you're going
want
a little
someone
too
who was
deep. You know,
no,
you know
I'm just
exactly
saying
what I mean.
no,
You're going way
no,
too
but
fucking deep.
no, but
real
we
quick.
have
Let me get a
people
super
who
chat.
are
Real
in
quick.
the okay.
No, shout out to the Ash and Luca. He said, jokes aside, it was
Gee.
really dangerous of them to not disclose the fact that they were trans before showing up. Can't expect people to be attracted to you. That's facts.
But what I was going to end with is just, I don't think it's fair to like be mad at people because they don't want a trans woman. There's nothing wrong with being trans as far as I'm concerned, but people have preferences.
You gotta
just like someone
disclose
can be,
things.
No,
just
you gotta
like
tell
someone
people.
can
You gotta
be gay.
disclose things. That's
Yeah,
the
you
same
gotta
thing.
tell people what
You gotta
are.
tell people. It's the same thing. Like, yo, are you 18? It's the same thing. Like, yo, are you transgender? I can't fuck with you.
I don't see nothing wrong.
I mean, people are mad because they said we were looking for real girls, and they like we are real girls.
it's like no.
Like the
Nah.
gay dude
Nah.
holding, I think they were sitting there like we are real girls. Like no,
Hey, Hard8, what was this at? Was this in the ATL? What was this at?
wherever Team 10 by Jake Paul, wherever that
Okay.
shit.
But
Aren't they in
let
Cali?
Candace finish what she's saying.
They're in
We've been
LA.
all cutting her off. Go ahead, Candace.
Too much.
What I was just going to say is,
how she feels about this type of stuff and whatever. So no.
what I was going to say is, damn, Hardy, you really just made me forget what I was going to say.
Taking too long.
No, but it was like, fuck.
God damn.
Go ahead, Candace.
What the
Wait,
fuck was
but
I gonna
don't they have
say?
to take like the girls that turn into guys? They have to keep taking testosterone to stay a guy, right, or something like that.
Both of them do. Both sexes
Both
have
do.
to take
Both do.
whatever the supplemental.
So that means
So what if
Hormones.
they
Gotta
stop
take
taking? They
estrogen.
turn back into like the
No, their
They're not
bodies
gonna
start
turn
to
in
revert.
They're gonna be whatever they were born as.
Exactly. I mean, what I'm saying is that they have to keep taking it. That means they're not that sex. If you have to keep taking a certain pill or whatever.
Okay. Sorry, I remember what I was gonna say. So you know how they got all mad because they said real girls? I don't understand why they get to be mad at someone saying real girls when they walk around calling
Men
people
trash
born.
all
No,
the
hold
way.
on. No, when they walk around calling people born a certain gender cis. Like they'll call you a cis female or a
cis
cis
male.
male.
Yeah.
And that shit annoys me. Don't do that. Just because you like decided to take on an extra label doesn't mean I
I'm
did.
blocking this nigga.
Who?
The fucking weirdo that keeps posting that fucking weird porn shit, man.
Shout out to Ronda Warrior 2.0. He said, I'm 100% trying to get at Ash and Luca. I want her bad. If
damn.
you're a beta, you might have some success. She's definitely gonna wear them pants. Let's see. All right, that's it.
Robert, you stupid as hell, dog. This nigga. This nigga.
Yo.
Hey,
this nigga wildin', dog.
My bad.
How's this nigga made another account already?
Yo, shout out to
that's a bot.
Arima.
It's a bot.
Let me get the super chat, yo.
Reviews bots. That's
Arima Chin. Okay, couldn't play RDR in first person horse riding, made me sick.
Okay. You're gonna get roasted by Luca on fucking Twitter, man.
I know she is. She gonna get me. She gonna get me.
Back and forth. I'm definitely here for it.
She gonna get me.
Rat.
And the womb starts as female, and then the Y chromosome starts to express itself to make a male. That's why men have nipples. Okay.
Okay.
That's actually true. That's a biological fact.
Okay. What that mean?
No, it don't mean anything. I don't know why
for the
Bill
facts,
posted it. I'm just saying that it's true.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Now, if you
who the fuck is dying right now?
It's always Drew, isn't it?
No,
that's Dark Cloud.
Dark Cloud.
Yo, that's Dark Cloud. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Hey, the only way you could claim both of you is unless you were born a hermaphrodite.
Apparently, hold on, Ravish. Let me tell you this so people don't go at your head. The new term is intersex.
Is that what it is?
Yes, it's the same thing, but they don't call it hermaphrodite anymore.
Ashley Lucas says, "I'd hate to think you had issues with me, Rav."
Actually, I don't.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't. I want no problems. No problem.
It's turned you into a beta already.
Hey, you already know.
Y'all are stupid, dog.
Hey, man, I'm an alpha. I can't argue with. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I ain't got
Yo,
no problem.
Melon, man, I seen these two dudes had a dress on and a cowboy hat with hairy ass legs. That shit was crazy.
Yo,
What, in Dallas?
New York, I seen a nigga dressed up as a baby.
No, and this is in Dallas, and I just got here.
Hey, man.
All right,
Hey.
yo, all right. So
hold on, what you doing in Dallas?
Vacation, man.
He looking at trying to move there and shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking about moving down here.
Vacation in Dallas?
It's man, it's nice down here. That southern food, man, that shit.
Hey,
good.
man. You know,
So you on a podcast on vacation?
Yeah, we was out earlier. We chilling in. Then after that, we gonna go back out.
I started live your life, man.
Bond 8 times.
I got caught up with the YouTube made up rules, man. My bad. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, two hours out of the day is not my whole day.
Enjoy yourself. Shout out to Savage Diplomat. He said the left wing media and Democrats are pushing the agenda and pandering. If it doesn't fit the narrative, you are vilified or ignored. E.g. Shaft 2019. What happened to Shaft 2019?
I don't know.
That's my shit.
I don't know. Yo,
well,
I haven't seen it.
You ever see some of the I don't know.
Randall Warrior, man. Listen, hold on. Let me get to the super chat. Shout out to Clifton, the colored milkman. He said, "Sup, AGS crew. Good episode. Melon on the light-skinned Oscar, proud side of the game." And Randall Warrior said, "Jimmy's having a heart attack." Breaking news.
Oh shit.
So, all right, go ahead, Dark.
Like, you ever see the gays? I don't know what to call them anymore without sounding politically incorrect. But the ones that basically wear makeup, act feminine, but got a full-blown beard.
Yes, man. I'm telling you, I've seen that.
Wait,
shit.
what? Nah.
You never seen those before?
Yes,
Nah.
Wear full-blown makeup, got a full-blown beard, wearing dresses.
Ew.
You got some
Dallas.
You got
I've
some
seen it in Dallas.
You got some
You know
that
what?
dress up like women, and they still in the women, but they in the women.
That's what I was gonna say. There is nothing wrong with that. People need to stop trying to make people feel weird for wanting to dress however they want to dress. That's why we have so many people trying to call themselves a third gender, a made-up gender. You got people out here talking about call me
Candace,
there.
if you are a man, you should dress as such.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're a woman, you should only wear dresses and skirts. Got it.
So the next time hold on. So the next time I say I want to tell, I better not hear none of you motherfuckers coming at me.
What is that is what you call a straw man fallacy.
Yo, this man said next time he say he want to tell, you better not come at him, Candace.
Because he don't know what a straw man fallacy is.
See, she coming at me. See?
Yeah.
Wait, so
Look at
Candace,
that.
you think it's okay for men to wear dresses?
Honestly, yes. I don't care.
Oh my god.
Weird.
You know why you have a problem with it? Honestly, you have a problem with it because you have a problem with it because of societal norms. If you go back, yes, it is. If you lived in India, you would be wearing that's why I said societal norms. Depending on where you live, you probably wear robes, which could be construed as dresses because they're so ornament or ornate.
Robe is
so it's
different.
okay for a man to wear like a summer dress.
If he wants to, I mean,
yo, man, you
I don't see the problem.
So Candace,
like, do you understand
So Candace,
that
you okay with a dude wearing a full-blown romper?
I don't see the problem.
Yo,
You know that one black gay dude who wore the half suit, half dress? I thought that looked so good on him.
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
not
know
that
you're
big of
talking
a deal.
about.
It's not.
Shit, man. That was some bullshit.
What did you say?
That looked
My
goofy.
girl said the same shit, man.
That looked goofy.
I
That shit
mean,
was goofy as hell.
Man,
I would rather people feel comfortable to express themselves than feel the need to create genders just to feel like they belong. It is not that serious.
I get what Candace is saying.
Yeah,
but I understand what you're saying because I don't look at it weird where I wear a kimono when I'm in Japan. And that could be real talk.
You wear what?
No. But it could be construed as a dress.
Do you want
Nah, kimono's not that bad. It's not that bad.
But women wear the same.
No, I
Yo, my
didn't
nigga
say
living
I
that-
would be
that
attracted to
geisha
someone
life.
who dressed like that. I have a type, but I don't think it's anything wrong with someone who does want to dress like that. You guys don't. Not everything is about who I'm attracted to. Because I say someone is interesting, it doesn't mean I want to get in their pants. That's not life.
Okay, so you see a man walking down the street. He got on a summer dress of heels. You are liable to say he looks so sexy.
No. I'm not. I'm not liable to say that at all. What I am liable to do is look at him and give him props for being bold enough to do it, and then I'll just keep moving.
If I put a dress on, y'all niggas was look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey, listen. Shout out to Tony Wood 25.
Because you probably don't have the confidence for it. Sorry.
The confidence. I don't need to be wearing it.
Candace, are you serious?
No,
man, she ain't. She's serious.
No. Because look, you guys, if you wear a dress, you're gonna feel some type of way, right? You're gonna feel some type of way, so you're not gonna be able to pull it off.
Can I read the super chat, Candace?
Okay, go ahead.
Tony Wood 25 said my sensitivity to the earlier topic kept me off the chat. However, AGS is coming up big in the fourth quarter. Y'all have a good handle on this topic. You're saying if a man doesn't wear a dress, he doesn't have the confidence.
No. That is not what I said. That is not what I said. I said you probably don't have the confidence to pull it off. There's a difference. Just like every chick. No, hold on. Just like every chick can't wear every dress because it takes a certain amount of confidence to feel like you look good in it.
Yeah, I see what you
Okay,
mean.
let me get the super chat real quick, y'all. Clifton, the colored milkman says Candace got a crush on Magic Johnson's son EJ. Hey, basically Candace is saying,
fuck.
Hey, look. Basically, Candace is saying it takes a real man to put on some panties and pumps.
No. Okay, you know what? You guys know that heels were actually created for men. They were created for butchers.
No, he said it takes a real. So basically, it takes a real man to wear a thong, huh, Candace?
I see y'all can't be serious, so go ahead.
A real man for
See what I be going through, Candace? Welcome.
Hold up, man. It takes a real man.
Oh shit.
Right? That's what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying, but you can keep laughing about
Candace,
that.
you're bugging out. Like, you know that, right?
I'm not bugging. You just don't understand.
Candace, I get what you're saying.
Look at Melon. I'm gonna wear a dress this weekend. I might
No, nigga, get the fuck out of here. I get what you're saying.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all are being real immature right now.
They mean I
welcome, Candace. You know how to go through? You're welcome.
You cut it out with this fucking toxic masculinity.
No, we immature because we can't get jiggy with a man wearing a dress.
You're immature because you can't understand that people are different. Like at the same time, no, hold on. At the same time, you're saying there are only two genders, which is a fact. You're saying that it's a problem for a man to express himself because he's a man. So you're saying at the same, no, because you're basically saying if a man wants to wear a dress, he has to become transgender, right? He has to say that he's a woman because then it's socially acceptable. I'm saying that's not necessary. I'm saying if you want to be a dude and wear a dress, do you. I may not be attracted to you. A lot of women may not be attracted to you. But one of the funniest comedians is Eddie Izzard, and he did a full setup in drag, and he's attracted to women. So he's a British dude.
Yeah, he ain't that funny because I never heard of him. Let me ask you this: do you think that a man or a woman wanting to be the opposite sex, do you think that's a mental issue, or do you think they're mentally ill?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't care, honestly.
Oh, did she?
I would rather.
Come on, you popping out. You popping
Hey,
out.
I think they born that like they gotta be born that way because I already knew like from jump. Like I love women, but shout out to Round of Warrior. Candace is really Fleece Johnson in disguise. LOL. I don't know who that is.
Hey, hold on. You can't say that though, Psycho. I mean, it's not Psycho. My bad, Psycho. I mean, Ravish. Because there are some dudes that were saying that they were born this way. Finally grow up and then be like, nah, this is whack, and then want to be with a girl.
Right. No, that's true. 'Cause I know a woman.
What I will say,
illness. Is it a mental illness?
What I will say is I don't think it's appropriate to allow kids, like little kids, to start the transition that young.
Is it a
because
mental disorder, Candace?
Is it a mental disorder? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a therapist.
Lord.
No, your opinion.
No,
your
because
opinion.
look, there's a lot of science out that says that people who are transgender, not people who claim to be non-binary, but people who are transgender who believe that they are the opposite sex, their mental brain patterns they're exactly the same as the sex they identify with, not the sex they're born as. So how can that happen if it's just a mental, like, that's obviously
What
going
about
on
the
in the brain?
What about the
So
Kardashian dude? He was
Real quick,
perfectly fine growing up. He was a
who are you
we
talking
don't
about?
know that. We don't know that, Dark Cloud.
Bruce Jenner. He likes women though. He likes women. He don't like men.
According to Bruce, he told every wife that he was with that he thought he was a woman. So
he likes women anyway. He don't like men.
Yeah. Shout out to your daddy,
I
Tony.
that
He
shit
said
don't make no sense.
Candace got a butch cut dyed blue. I don't know.
Shout out to
I don't know
Sir Lloyd
what
Black.
that
He
means.
said toxic femininity will ruin this society.
toxic feminine. What?
He said
toxic feminists will ruin the
I still
society.
don't get it. So you're saying if I put a dress on, I got to be confident about that shit. It makes it right.
No, I'm saying
gotta be
don't wear a
confident to
dress.
pull it off.
I'm saying if you don't want to wear a dress, don't wear a dress. Don't wear a dress just to make a point. That's dumb.
No,
but I'm
don't
saying
most
if
of
you
these rappers
do,
these days, they already wear like dresses like Young Thug and freaking ASAP Rocky. They're wearing
Yeah, well, we
dresses around all
still
the-
wondering if they're gay or not, so we don't know about that.
Smoking on penises and all that. That
Yeah.
anyway, shout out to Atmo Official. He said, next we're about to say it's fine to screw animals because people are different. What the fuck?
that is also a straw man fallacy. Keep going.
What?
A what?
A straw man fallacy. It's a common there's a few common logical fallacies that people like to use when discussing things, and that's one of them.
So how is that thrown out if that's what that person sees and likes? The same way you're saying that a person wants to be different. What if a nigga look at an elephant like, yo, I want to hit that, like real? No. I want to understand this. Because what she's doing is basically the same to us. What if that person actually looks at these animals and think of them sexually? How is that any different?
Okay, first of all, weren't we not talking about sexuality? I thought we were talking about gender. Those are two different things.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's why it's a lot of
crazy, dog.
I don't care what nobody says.
How is that a sidestep?
Yeah, she did the damn thing.
About gender.
You are the sidestepping king. Notice I said king because you might get offended if I say queen.
Why would I get offended? Anyway, if you want to talk about sexuality, fine. People believe that being a pedophile is considered a sexuality. That doesn't mean we're going to make sexuality. That does not mean we're going to make pedophilia legal. So just because
there's a whole movement against trying to make it.
But you know what? Do you know what the difference is between having sex with animals, having sex with children, having sex with someone of the same gender? It's consent.
Yeah,
you cannot consent as a child. You cannot consent as an animal.
So an animal can consent.
That's the difference.
No, he just said
that's how it's different.
Can't consent. Yeah.
So that's why it's a straw man, because you guys are talking about things that are not equal.
I can't get
We're
past
talking about
that dress
between
shit,
adults, which is why I said I don't
Candace, you win, man.
She went our body. Shout out to Ronda Warrior. BG look at an animal and married an elephant. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yo, Candace is getting tight, boy. Yo,
you ain't
confident enough to wear no dress, nigga.
That's what I understand. That like,
you ain't confident enough, dog. If you're gonna put on a dress, screw, you better have confidence, or don't put it on at all.
Basically, if you don't want to wear a dress, don't put it on. But don't
if
get
you're
mad
confident enough, go ahead and hit that like button if you got some confidence, man.
Hey, get that like, y'all.
If you don't hit the like button, then you want to be a woman. All right. So yeah.
Do you? I don't know. That don't make sense.
Man,
you
got
ain't
that dough
enough to wear no dress, nigga. Just accept that. All right. If you're a man, do not put no dress on if you lack confidence.
So Candace, you think if you see the dude with a fly dress, you gonna say that's some fly shit? That's some.
Didn't I literally just say that I thought that black dude who had that half suit, half dress on looked dope? I just said that.
She didn't say that.
She's gonna think that's fly. Okay. No. She's only gonna think it's fly if you look like you are wearing it with confidence.
Honestly, isn't that with anything though? Do you think a chick who wearing a dress not right?
I
Like
don't
if
give
you
a
think
fuck. If she
you
got
look
a
at
fat
chicks-
ass, it don't matter.
Exactly.
All right, but if she don't, okay, so let's say she don't got a fat ass, but she wearing a dress.
I'm not looking.
That okay then? You're not going exactly.
Okay, I like women to be round. I like women to be shaped like women, not like.
And I'm not gonna look at a dude who's not wearing whatever he want to wear with confidence.
I mean, okay. So if he got on some pumps and the fucking G-string up his ass, as long as he got confidence, you won't be attracted.
No,
so you
I
don't
didn't
think
say
that's
that.
emasculating?
You keep adding attraction where there is none. I didn't
Wait,
say that.
he look dope. You gonna think he look fly as fuck?
I may think he looks dope, yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm attracted. I think a lot of people.
Do you think that's emasculating?
Do I think that's no? I don't.
Oh my god!
No, if it's the person's choice,
masculinity
but
is
get
a
what you're
social
saying.
construct.
I get what
So
you're saying, though.
Masculinity is a what?
It's a social construct.
Wait, hold on. All right, it's a social construct. So if I'm walking with a dress, swaying my hips, pop, locking and dropping it,
This nigga Drew, dog.
It's still masculine. Like it doesn't matter. It's just a social thing.
Drew, what is considered masculinity changes throughout time. So yes, that is a social thing. In the 1800s, I believe.
I thought my mic down.
This is ridiculous.
Remember the 1800s? Let's talk about now.
No, that's why I said it always changes.
Shout out to NBA.
Man.
That straw man fallacy. Shout out.
Yeah, man, this is interesting.
Candace, let's just talk about games and stuff like that.
Yo, like Candace is tweaking, yo.
Yo, I need to go back to the 90s, man.
No, I get what she's saying though. I get what she's saying.
You know what's funny? You guys talk about how I only care about or a lot of people try to make it seem that I only care about women. I only care about women's rights. But when I spend about 30 minutes trying to defend dudes and their ability to do what they want to do, I'm being a weirdo. Okay.
Hey, no, actually,
you a weirdo.
Hey, Candace, for the record, the chat, they think you got the dub. Angel BKNY, if a transgender man dates men, is it still gay? Hey, anyway. you see
the confusion there?
Yo, the chat. Hey, but Candace definitely did the damn thing and held it.
Who question is that for? Who was that question for?
I don't know. It's just random.
Look, I understand dudes should be able to do what they want, but I can't be pop locking and dropping it, man.
Then don't.
Then don't. She telling you don't do it because you don't have confidence.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. That's what she's saying, right?
I'm gonna start.
I'm saying don't do anything you don't want to do. If you're not gay, don't have sex with men. If you're not straight, don't have sex with the opposite sex. If you don't want to wear a dress, don't wear a dress. Do you?
But if you do it, you gotta have confidence, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Anything. If you're gonna get a job, have confidence. If you're gonna be on YouTube, have confidence. If you're gonna hit on some chick, have confidence.
Right. That's what Candace.
So confidence is gonna be if I'm straight or masculine or not. It's the confidence.
Hey, hold on. Let me get to the super chat.
Yeah, get to the super chat.
Shout out to Frank Mall. He said, "Shout out to the cast. You will never win. Don't see why you try." I guess he's talking about us. And shout outs to Chris. He said, it's not that deep. It's simple. Mind your business. Let people like what they like. If a dude want to wear a dress, let him wear a dress.
The end, honestly.
I'm talking about.
Hey, shout out.
What about
real quick. Shout out to my man Steak Mall. Now you understand why I don't argue with Luca. I was going to say real quick. I get what she's saying, though. Like, I get it. Like, when I used to work at this job, there used to be this overweight Asian chick. And I used to be, when I first got there, I'm like, why does this big bitch, why is she wearing this shit? Like, she would wear, short dresses. But chick, look this. She was so confident over time. I was like, you know what? She's dope because she's confident. Like, I get it.
Shout out to Randall Warrior. He said, I'm going to buy a fresh Gucci dress. Thanks, kid.
Oh my
God. Also, shout out to Angel BKNY. If you become a guy, are you still a lesbian?
I'm not going to become a guy.
Brad Roman, he said, dope podcast, and Candace is my MVP. Thanks, Candace. You got all these men about to go get dressed. Candace got niggas getting in.
All right.
I'm more aware than y'all are.
Candace,
You gotta understand it. No,
she got that belt. She got the belt.
I understand what she means. She's saying do what you want in confidence, everything.
Listen,
like
man, I'm getting me a koozie dress like my man Rando. Candace said I can do it, goddammit. Candace said I can wear a Gucci dress and I'm still gonna be masculine. Damn it.
The sky is the limit, yo. Do you?
Wait, Candace, what about mannerisms? What about that?
What about mannerisms? What about?
Yeah, like Jesse, like if I'm pop locking it and I'm
Drew, I have a question that should clear some things up for you.
Yes.
Am I a man or am I masculine because I wear pants?
No, like what do you mean?
Hold on, Candace. Now we were having a conversation. You were born a woman, right?
You did see my baby photo, right?
I'm just making sure.
I'm just making sure.
Man,
I'm just making sure. No, you were born a woman, right? Okay, I'm just making sure.
Shout out to Ash and Lucas. She said you don't argue with me because why now? Elaborate. And then we got Jay Harris. Shout out to AGS. Quick question: if dudes are playing that virtual reality game and start having virtual sex, are they gay? See Black Mirror.
Oh, he's talking about Black Mirror.
Shout out to also Savage Diplomat. He said Tom Holland hinted that there may be a gay Spider-Man in the near future. The future is LGBTQ. Peter Parker love interest, Marcus Jane.
Tom Holland is gay? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Miles Morales.
No, I don't think Tom Holland is gay.
No, he's not gay.
Oh, somebody posted that. Oh, okay.
Fuck,
Matter of fact,
bro. The minute they turn Spider-Man gay, is the minute I'm done with that shit.
If you're going out to get a new dress today and you're a man, hit that like button.
Shut the fuck up.
Make sure you wear that dress with confidence or don't wear it at all. And you can still be masculine because that's a social thing, right?
No, I don't want to be a man. I would never want to be a man. I love being a chick. Thank you. Let's end that conversation now.
Nah, she don't want to be a man. She wants a man to be like her. Okay, so go get you a dress and wear it with confidence, people. That's all, right, Candace?
I got a lot of questions for Candace, man.
Oh man, we're gonna be all day.
No, I'm not gonna ask it now, but I got a lot of questions.
Nah, nigga, just asking now, man. I'm losing weight over here.
It makes me think, like, what does she see as feminine then? That's
honestly, that's what you need to understand, Drew. I understand that what is considered femininity and what is considered masculinity is a social construct. Both of those terms are social in nature and that they are fluid. They change over time constantly. What's considered feminine and masculine now pretty much just got popular in the 60s with the baby boomers because people were marketing towards them. Before then, pink wasn't necessarily considered a female color and blue wasn't necessarily considered a male color. But as we move forward in time, in the early thousands, that one rapper came out with that pink tee song. All of a sudden, all these dudes are wearing pink tees.
Talking about Cameron.
Do y'all consider them not masculine? No, because it's a social.
I was always rocking Salmon shirts before that nigga.
Actually, gangsters wear pink.
Okay, well, I didn't see a lot of dudes wearing pink.
So I was rocking salmon with my fucking khakis for way before this nigga made it.
That's not pink though. That's salmon. That's not pink.
Wait, Candace, where do we draw the line though? Like, where do we draw the line so it could be a
I think your mistake is that you're trying to make a line. You're trying to put a line where there doesn't need to be
it's
one.
just so like there should be just no feminine and masculine. Like we could just like that's it.
Just be gay, man. That's what she said.
No, I didn't say be gay. No. No. How you present has nothing to do with your sexuality. Your gender has nothing to do with your sexuality.
If you was with a man and you came home one day and he was walking around the house in some panties, as long as he confident, you cool with that.
I mean, you don't know what we doing that night. Maybe I'm with it.
Oh shit! Okay, so you
he wanted some women panties on his ass.
Maybe he looked good. I mean,
maybe
maybe he can fill it out. That's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't feel some type of way about your man putting on
How many times do I have to answer this question?
So Candace, I got a question. So a dude basically becomes a transgender, looks fucking fire as a chick. Would you mess with him?
I already said no to that.
Okay.
I don't think that I would.
But isn't he considered himself a female though, right?
That doesn't have anything to do with me. Everybody has preferences.
She wants a full like Biological female.
Just like I said earlier, people have preferences. I have no problem with those people sending those trans women away because they wanted what they wanted. It's a preference. There's nothing wrong with that.
Wait. I got a question. Getting back to the other thing about Tom Holland, isn't Captain Marvel like lesbian?
Blocked as usual.
Yeah, she seems pretty gay. I'd be surprised if they don't make her gay.
She's a lesbian, right? I can tell. Like,
doesn't she seem gay in her movie? Like, I thought she and her like friend. I did air quotes. I thought they were a couple.
I never seen Captain Marvel. I want to see it, but I ain't seen it yet.
Bro,
it honestly comes off as really gay, but in a good way. Like, it doesn't seem like it's forced. They just look like they had a relationship. It's a good.
That haircut was forced.
Yeah, you don't have to be gay. They could have just been best friends.
Anyway,
they could have been.
Out of here. We need to get.
We gotta get up out of here, man.
We gotta get up out of here, man. Pretty good episode. I'm about to look into a Gucci dress or something like that. Some fucking heels. As long as I can find a bunch of candidates, I'm gonna be good.
What did you say? As long as you can what?
Find a bunch of people like you, I'm gonna be good.
So, I mean, not everybody is as awesome as me. I'm sorry.
No,
man. I don't know. Y'all don't know, man. Like, I got a lot of issues with you.
Yo, real quick, let me respond to all the people who were saying, who were trying to catch me in a gotcha. Like, you would be okay if your son did all this. The answer is yes. You did not catch me. I would. Thank you. Now all we can.
So we got.
And you don't see that as a problem?
No, she don't.
Like,
Psycho had the balance.
You know, Candace, I love you. I'm not even gonna go there. Let's go.
We can disagree. We don't have to agree on everything.
I don't even want to go. I don't even
listen, we gotta go. We gotta go. Y'all niggas done talked enough. All right. Candace did too. Listen.
You kept forcing
She won't. She doesn't care if a man starts to dress like a woman. That's not her concern. It's okay. She might even say it looks dope.
So, might?
Okay.
That's what it is.
Well, you will.
No, I said might.
Oh, okay.
So let's get to these outros. Go ahead, Ravish.
Hey man, hit me up. This is a lit episode. Hit me up on Twitter. Shout out to What happened?
Hey, OBJ the Don said he about to get a wedding dress with some matching Jordans, man.
Hey, shout out to Bad Roman. He said, "Here's some cash for Hard 8 to get it back." What a
backless cop.
Oh man. Hey,
my girl would kill me if I did some shit like that.
Man, hit me on Twitter, man.
Man,
shout out
my mom was fucking.
You know, we can see you next week.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Melon.
Yo, shout out to chat for being here. Shout out to the guests. See y'all next week.
All right. Go ahead, Jay.
So thanks for having me on, guys. Shout out to the fraud of the week, fuck Weapon Wheel, and
damn.
Facts.
I like this guy.
You gotta have him back. I like him too.
Go ahead, Drew.
Drew Gaines, yeah. Check out my channel, man.
Go ahead, Rabbit.
Yeah, I could.
You drinking a protein shake already?
No.
Yo, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the whole chat supporters. Hit me on Twitter. You know how we do, man. See you next week.
All right, go ahead, homie. I mean, Candace, my bad. All right, Candace.
Good talk. I mean, I'm glad that we went over it. I know y'all are confused and whatever. It's all good.
Yeah,
I don't need everyone to agree with me. That's just how I feel. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. So let's. Like I said, I don't care. See y'all next week.
All right. Shout outs to Styling and Profiling. He said, think of gender as the software for your sexual hardware. Traditional gender roles make the best use of your biology. Period. A gay man or woman has the wrong software.
Okay.
Shout out to them for the super chat. All right. Episode.
Nigga, can I get my shout out? The fuck?
I did get to you, didn't I?
No.
Oh, all right. You got a lot of noise in the background. We ain't got time for that. Go ahead,
noise. I've been good this whole time.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
In the beginning, you wasn't.
Yeah. Anyways, yo, it's your boy DC19 Theory Gaming Tech. Yo, definitely come out, check out my channel. I've been constant. I've been back on my shit, man. I figured out a new way to get videos up on the daily.
Yo, go watch Dark Cloud. He's struggling bad.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Show up, people.
Come back.
Show up. I mean, I can't have my man working as hard for no reason, man. Go watch Dark Cloud. What's your name? What's the name of your channel? Dark Cloud 1983, right?
Yes.
Still ain't gonna hook you up with shit, but all right.
Episode 51 is in the can.
All right, Gomez.
Gomez. What the fuck?
Hey, yo, make sure y'all hit the like button. Stop being lazy. And shout outs to all the super chat supporters, Patreon supporters, and all the viewers and the commenters. We appreciate y'all, but we about to get up out of here. We see y'all next week. Go out there, men, and get you a dress, and make sure you wear it with confidence.
Yo, Candace, what type of dress should I get?
You shouldn't.
No. You seen me before? Like, what type of dress?
No, I want somebody
You
to
shouldn't.
say I'm fly.
No, I saw you saying I look good the way I look. Thank you.
Exactly. Take it as it is.
All right.
No, she's saying you won't be able to pull it off.
You're always trying to start drama. I swear to God, I hate y'all.
Nah, chill, Candace. It's just
Hold up. Hold up, Dark Cloud. She said you wouldn't be able to pull off a dress, nigga. Feel some type of way. About that.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm good, yo.
Crazy.
I like orange. Should I get an orange sundress?
Oh,
yeah,
Did you like blue?
Make sure it got ruffles.
Didn't you have blue in your hair at one point? Get that shit blue.
Oh wait, Dark Cloud, you did say you wear kimonos. Go ahead and just get you a kimono.
I do have. I have 3 of them.
Okay, there you go. You already wearing dresses.
Hold on.
What the fuck is a kimono?
I don't know what kimono is.
No,
it's a dress.
It's kind of like a dress.
Link me to this shit that Dark
How do you
Cloud
even spell that?
Talking all this shit, and he out here wearing dresses anyway.
No, link me to the shit that Dark Cloud.
But kimonos is not as bad though.
Yeah, it's
a dress though.
Nah, but it don't look like. Nah, it's not
a dress.
Bad.
I'm about to look this shit up.
Oh, I see it right now.
That shit looks more cultural.
It's a dress though.
That's because I'm an anime head, so that's why.
Doesn't change the fact that it's a dress.
I have 3 of them.
Hey man, it's not that bad.
With my family crest on it.
Ah, that John gay. That's good.
I don't know.
Don't wear that shit around me, fam.
Hey, you going to E3 next year? I'm gonna wear it to E3.
Oh shit!
I'm only going to PG Go.
Let me see. I gotta take.
I want to meet my favorite YouTuber in person and get his autograph.
Oh man,
a kimono reminds me of like a robe.
One nigga DC out there with a kimono and a fucking fan.
He out here with a whole dress on. Is it ornate? DC, you got a dress? I mean, you got a picture with you in your dress?
Kimono, men's
I
kimono.
have a few with me in the kimono in Japan.
With chopsticks in his hair.
But kimonos are like robes, though.
Me love you long time. Oh shit! You imagine
Drew, you about to get you one?
Hey man, I would wear a kimono.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Y'all some frauds. I hate them so much.
Yo, but the kimono is kind of like a robe,
shit. They got men version of it.
Okay. Of course. I got 3 of them bitches.
And you know what? If you wear that here, people are still gonna go up to you and be like, "Oh, that's a nice dress."
See, that's why
you're wearing that with confidence.
I'm not gonna do it over here. I'm gonna do it in Japan or some shit.
Yeah, man. I might get me one too. Like I might give me a kimono and pull up.
Man, we get out of here because Drew on vacation and he should not be on no fucking podcast.
let it know, baby. It's about to be some big trouble in Little China.
Man,
shout out good, man. Coming out. We appreciate y'all. We see y'all next week.
All right, later, y'all.
I got some boring podcasts to go watch right now, so y'all can go do that. Yeah. And we'll check y'all later because we out. Deuces.
Peace.
Right. Peace.